Feso kama intini nizu Akwaaba radio 981 FM Akwaaba radio 981 FM ono so call show no obetima konye bi na oso etimi etie na oso etimi achira wadwene so etimi ede afa ana feso obetima ko Play Store na wako download ya app no eno so Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM ano so call sisi show no ba konye bi na oso etimi etie ana afeso oko X Akwaaba 981 X na Akwaaba 981 na feso Instagram no so Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 awanyina kwa show no ba konye bi na wetie ana amfe so sana so messages na kanu betimi edafa 0242 0202 0242 0207 5730 030207 5730 03 saya WhatsApp anasa normal messages no betimi edafa mrepam nyina yabakenkan etimi edama sana so timi nyina trase ewo fiase mo somfom Mr. Bona ewo fiase asana Hussein Adams Zawaham the tactical man Ocean Obekwame Omanyina ewo fiase Retmon Adarment show no okwe Facebook wo ana fe social media kanyina so a obenye bi ahwe no nya bi so tie no nya bi so akenka no wakyere wadwene so etimi edafa meeting edi Kofi adikporo tagwasira enkoma afa Kofi Pipram sana homachi DJ Brace obeji no na oboma no nsia kopiemu ewo Peace 104.3 ekofa ni sure edibra ni sure chino efian kaibo ode twaso no chi wapeje ne magudiem sem ye de ebra madika kada chelse non duba ana ye peje mu de free to media no se de shannon som say aka 42 days na work up no ayiniti ewo Mexico Canada years of A elti now da show trim sasa mawdo makomako aduana nwotwe ana se work up no ye kobobi Ghana ye jiram ayi se ye kobo mama romfi say ye ne Panama England sasa na Croatia no group bakum enti de bia no na oda show trim sa se days no kwa na se ekone nen sama hu de di eframa no ne ye de ebra no ye fa Champions League no eno semi-finals match 2 etimi ekoso Atletico Madrid atina vie ewie ye no na oni Arsenal abo 1-1 nyame ya doma Tuesday bay ye benya bako na wakopiemu awo finals na ade achi okwa na so ye besa nya bako na ono sako remo finals ni ahwese mpo why na say 2025 2026 ye fa Champions League no obetimi ajesine na se nra wo mo wie sa game no se no so afane no obi adi nkomo de nsem na eso mo kan de ahogbo na mo ye for return leg no ehonsem enano pay mo somfo Mr. Bona edeninyina ebemo saso ana Europa League no ana fe Conference League no ene semi-final games the first leg games no ninyina ebetimi abaso ehonsem yadebama coach saso na press no edidi nkomo shano so se ehonsem nyina Bona abo abona wodi ebro eno se edanchen enchem na summer transfer no na yebie class bebre na jase ne boys ni bi edi nkomo say after World Cup no ometina gira mo na so na sanis awodo no ometimi aye ninyina enzema anope Bona abo abona de bra na fe nkomo nketinketa kenya no shano so de ninyina ebema wo wiam na ne nsem na Hussein Oshi mesi nkonya nkyeremu no ya de beto aso na ewie nkyeremu ni wia na ya tesi fie afisem no enua na yenia Dominic Frempom wonya ne kwanhye wo na yie no etimi eba so nkomo wodo pina ena etimi ekoso awase yo ne de wonsem ena pe ya de babram sa so ana Ghana Premier League no week number 31 games no nyame ya domada wachenam ena start na Sunday games la kano yetimi ayi ne nyina etimi e de floor coaches aso press na ja say din common e de fa week number 31 when ya de wonsem ya de bama sa so na Ghana Football Association wo me HS 2026-2027 season no nyame ya doma 4th September 2026 ana ese ye be start ni ekowie Memo 2017-2027 ni ahwese mposen e betima kowie ediamam saso ana Division 1 League no so ana so 2026-2027 season no benefo HS 21st September 2026 ana no so e betimi start ni aboru akopiem 2027 memo na no so yetimi awie ahonse obete mema remfi esi aka 13 days na ye hwe ni se Prof Division 1 Zone 1 no etodwa Accra Sports Stadium eno aye Tamale City omani di Baby United ana de kopem so ye hwe ni se benya bako na ye Zone 1 no wetimi abeshem na Ghana Premier League 2026-2027 season no ometimi ababom ahonsem ananope obeti pina saso ana Yusuf Alasan Chepster wono nanu ye ni edi komo enua ewo ye nia Dominic Frempong na ye na se no woda kotu jase Kumasa Sante Kotoko CEO position penefo de mana juma no obeji aye no so nsem obeti ogesta na hefo akasa saso na brantie friend Daniel Opare wono so akasa se Black Stars ye miri team to we ne ansesa team no ete se de wa hye atade bia de bia no osesa no eba sa na emmoa ye de nkomo ana no pe ye de bama ye ne perifa press be nkomo e wo show no se ne de asa wote no na otimi atipi sano so no nduba na ya peje mu na bone eba na mana ni nsem no wotimi edema na sano so nyuma kobi ma daroma na no pe omokure mu a wote nkasa kudiem sem no ye de edamasidan eko edema Graceland Hardware Aluminium Sasa Gas Company Limited wasebe nkancha sebra na beja dance no papa ni bi never ko wie dance say ties ahoro say cement na pe say iron rod say paint na pe dado na pe na se dos ahodo no usebe timi akabi e wo hom say o pe chance de bodan so ebi et say IBR say aloze kana simple last pan no nyina no obenya bi e de free na kache eno say edanche say PVC pipes bi say shower taps na pe anasa shower bi na pe say heater dressing mirror nyina no obenya bi e de free na say o sebe nkancha so be hu e obrekum ye run about nketo mo so na next so be hu damakwanzo President Store 1 2 and 3 udua wonse e kan aluminium shop ya ne libos chemist no ene di ene brekum run about akese mo e ya frefre no afre sesiem e 0245287809 0208149816 ana 0322 492956 ofra ye be just ni abo akama na dance ne papa no setimi akebe na no ana yasna heba center for seven kancho ze yakofa yaksemester no etimi na beja so say ye malaria fever bi and house say typhoid fever ana simple menstrual pains e be timi to ase kama etimi na mo wonu ma to na se wodidi na se wonti da kone kope bi na nunum bi e be bo ama onu ma timi ato so wasemi kancho say yasna natural capsules no ano e dro ai se betimi abo se mreye ene waye ompam say se frisbee say ye white bi ene tataw ano say edancha osisi ene ya say ye koko bi anase wo yam na atim bomade ne kopa bi nanunum bi ebetimi atu ase kama etimi de mom wasemi nkanche wo say pharmacy shop bia wo Ghana fa na ba bibia no udum zabetimi aka bi brekum kwane kopie mo awani bon kamika so bedu no ne papa ni bon mama de bon jo first matimi ajo fa so ama no zatimi aka bi ho Clement Heba Center obenye bi Supreme Heba obedu no sha no so Evans na atomo ho a o metimi ajo fa so sasana Green House udum ze aka bi ana fe so adomo wiem so udu a zabetimi aka bi ho wasemi nkanche so sha no se sample drasto bia ewo kroma bia no bomade na duo na kwaje wudie na konum ya frefre no afrem 0244723541 ana 0547456937 o franco mo bia keche bia no ye no betimi edina no ana Gosway Aluminium na figras wa seven kancha zebra that's so what juma na ye yensa no nyume efe ye no boso da famba juma no ye betimi ayene kama edema say sliding windows bi set integras na pe say ye hindos ahoro ana say swim doors no oba ye betimi ayene kama etimi na ma say pepper petimi ede akosi wa soro dem oba ye betimi aye wo seven kancha se nyama ne papa ne bo say efo enti Ghana fa na ba bibia wo nyama no hia bi no de ba be ja free abra won twa kapre POP cement and fiber no yakofa bi ede aba wo seven kancha se working hours no a Monday to Saturday sana so be hu e obrekum patapo kwanso bosio mope ya frefre na afre na bo atene ni team no 0543085487 ana 0205882007 ofra ye betimi ajosom ano ana modi we heba kan 7 kancho se wakofa mat 7 capsules no etimi eda beja so wose ni pedua no moja no entimi enya dwuma ya bomode ne kopa bi nanunum bi ebetimi aboam ana afe so otenka se honam ayawo ya bomode ne kopa bi nanunum bi wose mi kancho se wanya heart attack bi ana se stroke bi ana wanya opese oti apontema onye bia ebetimi aboam ana fe se stroke ana fe hypertension bi so na tatawa what nu adona yi se oti apontema no bomode ne kopa bi eboma 100 etimi asita kama etimi na ma awona pa bi ana fe so bunza na sentimi emeya na nyina no mat 7 capsules brekum ni bon kamika to benya bi ohom saso na Clement Heba Center obenye bi wo sunya benya bi aw cap heba wasebe nkancho zen friend sesie aw 0245 061606 0245 061606 from sesie na omanyos na no ana K Lovet Company Limited Limited eno aye bia aye se prepaid power no pe bia to uzabeti akante pass network ni jira ne naso ento ba won Japan e sa wasebe nkancho ze companies akese aye se mokroma muzu prepaid meter ni bi no wo de na start say esu a wo de men ha won se oba say wo de fa phone no frɛ ba bia wo bia no beba power na ba beto no bi e de mam wasebe nkancho ze Monday to Saturday anopa no nso ne started juma anwumre no nkro ne upon Sunday no and it's after church ebe jinema anyomna na nkro ne apa obehu ye awobrekum awa ala wakwan so ene Akwaaba radio ene wadan krom eya frefre no afre regana ne team no awa 0557 122158 0557 122158 ofra yebe je so sa so na kefo so Akwaaba enterprise seven kancha sebra adanse ye ne ma papa no oba to fobo ana ese yede ma ebi te sa cement na pe chance de bodan so say aloze kana say 5 star no benye bi awom that one de bodan so na pe bi ato na se that one na mani bi no from 1 inch cut 5 inches no obenye bi atom na ma bi te sa hebalo na pe say level frame grass ahoro na se badin wires no obenye bi say sabo na pa na say headpan pickers no benye bi padlock akese ne komanya no ba wo se betimi aka bi e de free aso ye wo se bin kancha say contractor mason carpenter ni onya dance on ma e de akwa adwuma dem obia aha ana se oba papa no wo se betimi aka ni nyina pe cha kwan e obrekum awo ala wakwan so yene Akwaaba radio ene wadan krom eya frefra no frem pede for 0542 034967 and 0242 020208 ofra yebetimi ajoso ni abo kama na no ana ran smada takro examen kancha zebra wose ye be wanum ha obi wonum bia sa ha na yebetimi ahwem na anodo no yetimi edama wose no ana Isaiah kalakales ye momodia emana nye fita yebetimi ane kama etimi na mam pampa bi na frɛ number yebetimi ma odro na etimi afro so wose ne ne ntu ne mfa fufrensi say yensi ni permanent na se temporary na nyina no oba yebetimi ese ne kama kala ben na so pe say ye gold say saba na nyina obetira yebetimi ane kama etimi na mam wose bin kancha sa shannon so working hours no aye Monday to Friday, Saturday and afe Sunday no eno aye by appointment ana afe so anopa no nwotwe ne start adwuma anwumre no num ne apon behu ya awbrekum ewo ala wakwan so Akwaaba lodge op junction so ye ne Presbyterian office no ene di ene metwem aye afrefra no afrem perform 0202 200 260 ana 0546747279 ofra yebetimi ajoso na no ana Sumawura bank 7 kancha sebra eye bank ai say timi aba yebetimi ajo feso say ye cash ofo na wo na so pelon yebetimi amobi kokofo na do na so pebosia yebemobi tomatoes fo na do na so pebosia bemobi eno say edanche say susulo na pe microfinance loan na pe na say school feeding loans na pe oba yebetimi akabi wo 7 kancha say commercial overdraft na pe ana fe commercial loans no obenye bi funeral loans ni nyina no obenye bi e de free akache Shannon so Sumahin kro odua ye head office no ho ye betimi ajo first so amasika sem no na ma setimi akosie kama etimi de ma ana face brekum obehu ye ye mpata sequence ye ne brekum Golden City Park no ana di ana mehwe e ya frefra no afrese siem e wo 0202077802 ana 0202077803 frese sie na ye nyo frese na no ana fridge Dr. Donto what seven cancer say fridge na say no is obebie no office obrekum da makwan so ala wajan so baby madam Felicia aye so no bedu no na ne sambo na ebo no office na ho wo de so fridge no ko obetuma repair na ho kama etimi na ma wontimi enso mfama what seven cancer wo de friend keke baby wo bia no baba na fridge no otima repair na kama etimi na ma enti say wo fie say wo dwumam wo de na so ba fa fo no na wa friend no fridge no moto ni na say moto ni e ba e betimi de food first so mo gas na sa besa friend na kama etimi na ma okondesa ne na adwuma ye ba e betimi replace ne kama etimi na ma enti ma mo operate cost of akese okroma no fridge Dr. Danto was a friend it was 0556 468154 and 0503603426 friend obetimi ajoso no abo akama na no na Faith Travel Consult what the bona e kwama no ne se was say Europe na pesa ko Asia South America Arab no bona ye ne be kwa Arab na akwa adwuma ho na was me gacha ze adwuma pai kata no aye 2 years contract na say yedo okoye na was me kancha se ohia passport aso na Ghana card no wo wie pa kwanya na bie de ma akwanto no obetimi akọ 2 years no okone so modebo timi sonia ye be sa renew contract ne kama 8 mi na mom pe cha kwan brekum ye ni opanyin kwan be se fie no nd en mehwem patapọ kwan so aye frefra na wa fre +44 7594009087 ana face 0201 454909 ofra ye be jos ni abo na so akwanto no so ni amasa tima kwaso kama 8 mi na mom we ni nyuma kwa aka ne ne omokore ma wote ankaza kudiem sem no ye de ebrama na ni sem no ye ka father bro ye wi aka no ye be toa so
Emma AKH Enterprise. AKH Enterprise as if you know what's your way na open electrician about your fiene amawa. I know AKH and I was on in a dins. I was so more pet light post I would draw and I first rotate and some light post open and we type and answer metal type. Nina no AKH Enterprise will be biama open copper cable, aluminium cable, open 120 mm, 50 mm, 35 mm, and a 25 and 16 mm. Nina no almost same cable metal Nina be our more aswaye where via any netco contractor and Tabana construction of standard substation, transmission of low and high lines. Nina no AKH Enterprise say and you know any sawaso utemi no pay na open meter nasa transformer. One no akaso bedu anim na afwa gine nyina bi ama was se o we na chi akwan a obrekum jam dede Liberty Junction one Roman first sorry no na e ben so betimi afre AKH Enterprise I was 024 122 9338 and I said 020 489-6607 and no air number. Yani AKH Enterprise din kama awa so Akwaaba Lodge enso eboa yepa na Akwaaba Lodge mpem force ope ba bia da amwasum ajo so ye hoho anase e bia ye bi na ba fie wedi bi na ekoso aponto bi na ekoso na ope ba bi amwa hoho ada ama wonso oho atowa na ye Akwaaba Lodge na wo so de obukọ da bia me kan se rooms no emu efe emu akono security air tight e wo ho amu spacious car park restaurant ewo inside and a gym center so eshemu ukoba hwa obenyansa no de anu den ene de anu anya den utie me anopai na we Akwaaba Lodge achi akwanya amu ala wakwanye so watra Akwaaba radio akwa nim kakra bi no presby new offices no masino ni opposite kwana ya gusu kota no odi afa so ko anim uko anim Akwaaba Lodge ewo ho amu ayi adwuma na de tie anesam obetimi ne mpanfo adi nkoma I was 054 191511 and I said 0208393108 and no number any Akwaaba Lodge mpanfo edi nkoma I was so na Akwaaba Lodge achi and afosu company limited enso awa amu ayi adwuma mo amu penua abomo dan so and asemu ye project bia mbehia enua no fosu company limited say upemanzonia redwood akata cyber supply farm wawa odum chenchen ani asamfana no ni nyina no obenya bi na size na eba no 2x4 and I say 2x2 2x6 1x12 and ya fisher board mo amu peti enje nua type ni bi any ceiling buttons no ni nyina no fosu company limited mpan for say mo dia momra mo ba nua no dodo bi amo pe no mo benya bi especially mo amu pe bi atu aton anya eson faso no na mo se mo mfre 025 7389828 original Aunt Barbering Saloon and so say so be uti ama ho ayefa run about akesemu Fidelity Bank na chi enwo or professional and qualified barbers o maye adwuma na che enti ema na eba mu 3 step bi te sam payment card and answer guys no mo pese yibu 3 steps Rod Rich and answer California card wo pese ya dai utini kala bia original ante say wo dai ne kala bia bi e honom utemi anopai na opeso original ante eba wadwuma mu ufie na afensu no obeyuti na unso no anyema ekosi amawa waso run door to door services and to bet me afra no our 0546 843 282 eno number ya ni original ante 18 komo our so unique kitchen ekoyase anopai mu amopa aduane pa adi no upe wache anase ope chasem aduane bi say plain rice ni nyina unique kitchen se anopai mo ba no mo benya bi mo pampesie eba ne bayere ene nkontomira bomu anasa bode a ni nyina unique kitchen mo Golden City Park nani mo ba bia coach Lamini etone jerseys no ewape ena unique kitchen ewa wo mo aye adwuma yemfa mo awa 0244 875365 eno number ye ne unique kitchen edin kama awa so afi Adford Frozen Foods so say utemi anopai na open nam papa dia go customer aton ageso mfaso mo amudi ye nuane no se mo open nam bi te se kotodwe na manama pork ntintin akokwane ne nsa gizzard na sausage na ntwemfunu mu tilapia redfish salmon palapi esopa amani sardine any tuna ni nyina na Adford Frozen Foods say so do any extra branya kwakwan ne so a bia enkan na Chris FM ewo no ubesani akwase ono ma bola no so ono no before so besani akwakia station wada no na Chris FM dada mu ono omsit na Adford Frozen Foods ewa wo mu eye ɛyɛ adwuma wokɔdɔma kwane so a wɔn ne washing bay no nso ɛdi atwani mu yɛbɛtumi ɛne Adford Frozen Foods adi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ 024-843-1370 anaasɛ 020-455-7434 Siwama Limited ɛnso ɛkyɛ sɛ mo a mopɛ dansie ho nneɛma a ne bo ɛfo na ɛsan nyɛ papa no momfomani ɛnkyɛ Continental Road ufiri runabout akɛsɛm ɛba before so bɛdu post office abronsa mmiɛnsa se ne opposite na abronsa na transport ɛwɔ mu no wɔn ɛwɔ branch no bi ɛwɔ hɔ a wɔn ɛbɔ adwuma kama pa enti sɛ wotie mi anɔpɛ yi a monkɔgye China doors no bi wooden doors iron rods awodɔ sanso na mo a mo pɛ paint awodɔ wheelbarrow square mesh pipe post main plywood modern design plywood afei wopɛ wood sticker ceiling buttons roofing sheet tape measure sandpaper shovel pickers headpan level ɛne chisel na ne nyina no Siwama Limited sɛ woba ɔdoma wobɛnya bi wobɛtumi ɛne Siwama Limited adi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ 020-813-1877 anaasɛ 024-337-8508 ɛno ɛyɛ number yɛde Siwama Limited adi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ so Maya Chemist Limited ɛnso ɛyɛ dwumakuo baako a wɔn aba kurodua mu a seesei sɛ wokɔ hospital na yɛtwerɛ duro ɛma sɛ kɔna kɔtɔ a ɛyɛ Maya Chemist Limited ɛna ɛwɔ so de wɔni ɛkyɛ ɛba ne sɛ ebia yɛka sɛ kɔyɛ test ahodoɔ ɛba ne rapid diagnostics test a ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ Maya Chemist Limited afei ɛba ne cosmetics product a abusu ɛwɔ nom ɛna herbal product no nso no abusu na ɛma no deɛ tie nie mo pɛ BBL nuo no papa ne bo ɛfo anaasɛ mo pɛ flatomy aduro a ne bo ɛfo a ɛyɛ Maya Chemist Limited wɔn wɔ Brekum Holy Family Hospital kwan so wofi Biedan station ɛkɔ a onsa right before so bedu free Methodist aso dan anim no Maya Chemist Limited ɛwɔ hɔ mo ɛyɛ adwuma from Monday to Sunday no ɛyɛ 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. ɛno ɛyɛ Maya Chemist Limited ɛna kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ na wakɔ akɔgye aduro no wobɛtumi ne mpanyinfoɔ ɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ 0541-654-681 anaasɛ 0200-639-886 ɛno ɛyɛ number yɛne Maya Chemist Limited ɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ so WS Betting ɛnso ɛyɛ betting company wɔn aba Ghana hanom enti sɛ wobɛtwa bet na wetumi adi ama sika no emu ɛyɛ dua ɛyɛ WS Bet ɛnyɛ football matches nko a ɛna mo ɛbɛte ɛwɔ so ɛba na aviator car racing horse racing ɛna afei nso no instant virtual play na ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ WS Bet enti wobɛfa phone no na wakɔ Google search engine hɔ na wasearch WS Bet ɛba na register na afei wahyɛ aseɛ nso ɛbɛte wei ɛne nnwuma kɔ bebree na ɛka ho a ɛna anɔpa yi yɛde mo ɛkɔ nkɔframa so maka kyerɛ sɛ Facebook no ɛyɛ Akwaaba Radio Brekum anaasɛ Akwaaba FM ɛne Akwaaba 98.1 Kofi Enua UEFA Champions League first leg of the semi-final no deɛ tie ɛne sɛ wie ne nyinaa Riyadh Metropolitano Atletico Madrid and Arsenal game no ɛba wie no na akɔyɛ 1-1 all these two goals no na yɛ through penalties abrante for Victor Gyökeres enya penalty on the 44th minute about first goal in the first half Emma Arsenal team no in the second half na and Julian Alvarez enso enya penalty ete kan Emma game no ekwakoye 1-1 ewo ho na de enko Facebook ne enko tama na Julian Alvarez ebo penalty ne ade atu atenamo goalkeeper ne den ene David Raya Kofi wentimi ameki attempt mpo sempo no betimi ache ball no Brantef na Alvarez shot up and otimi ade convert sa penalty no Emma ne eye goal Emma Atletico Madrid bobo kono wey abo ama sese Brantef ne Julian Alvarez enya 10 goals in the Champions League this season enya Isekra Alvarez ababe the first Atletico Madrid player in the history to score 10 Champions League goals in one season and now player bo Brantef na baso uka Argentina nia wano nso etimi anya 25 goals with least number of games Brantef ne Julian Alvarez the quickest Argentine to reach 25 goals in the Champions League no no Alvarez taking 41 games and wetimi anya 25 goals no the anasa record ne ekura no Lionel Messi about 42 matches and sana wanya 25 goals and Sergio Kun Aguero and so about 48 matches and sana wanya 25 goals and game Brantef and Alvarez game number 40 and in the UEFA Champions League so far wanya 25 goals and no pay here seta and abasobodi no emano eno Atletico Madrid supporters no and so abasobodi mo edi emano but Alvarez reached 30 goals contributions for Atletico Madrid this season 21 goals in all competitions 9 assists in all competitions communications enye Izekra na de bra Facebook na behwe Alvarez and Mikel Arteta. After the game no Mikel Arteta eko Alvarez nchen edine nsa eko to no koma amanfo ahase speculate say hey Mikel Arteta akoda yi a beto dwasem Arsenal for mo ped no sai no kre ampa eno aye pon game no ye hu say Mikel Arteta and Alvarez enso ebon komo and first no de nsa ato no koma utimu se papa no wonya brant no e wo Arsenal ni mo no ma na ni ebeje yie pa na Kofi Diego Pablo Simeone say Alvarez ebe ya available for the second leg enya de say brant no e out one de area de mu say in the second leg because so Nyankopon nya aduma Tuesday di anim e wo Emirates Stadium no brant no ebe si akan but Diego Pablo Simeone wa confirm amaya say brant for Alvarez ebe si akan in the second leg no one so still na no our Champions League knockout stage round no against English opposition no enya de say papa no alusu game to them our Vicente Calderon and as Riyadh Metropolitano home ground so no we boss 7 matches against 7 different English clubs we win emu miensa and we draw emu 4 na obekaya we any Chelsea for boy Leicester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Man City, Tottenham and Arsenal bobo kuno bia akwa Riyadh Metropolitano and as Vicente Calderon akwa koshia Atletico Madrid team na enya they said these 7 teams no obi atimi anwene etia Diego Pablo Simeone na Arsenal bobo kono equally one longest ever unbeaten run in the UEFA Champions League obekaya the atia enisa Arsenal bobo kono this season one about 13 matches in the Champions League a team biedwa wetimi asho one first game was against Bilbao one winning 2-0 one game against Olympiacos one winning 2-0 one winning 4-0 Etia Atletico and one winning 3-0 Etia Slava Prague and for one winning 3-1 Etia Bayern and one winning 3-0 Etia Club Bridge and for one Sanche Inter 3-1 and one Esha Karata Mati 3-1 one winning Leverkusen Ebo 1-1 second leg and one Leverkusen 2-0 one winning 1-0 Etia Sporting and one ball draw 0-0 Etia Sporting and one Masaka 1-1 draw Etia Atletico Madrid Bobo Kuna one aqua 13 games unbeaten in this season's UEFA Champions League and utimu se Arsenal Bobo Kuna and yama ekoye emu in the Champions League but in their last 8 games so in all competitions no enkofona anwini 2 adro abakope womu alusu 5 womu alusu to Manchester City and omulusu to Southampton womu win it Sporting and omulusu to Bournemouth afi Sporting and womu ebo draw City Ashwom and omu win it to Newcastle and then womu draw against Atletico Madrid Bobo Kono but Mikel Arteta say upon senwa womu ebo draw 80 Atletico no womu ewo in incredible position womu ebo in front of their supporters ewo Emirates Stadium this Tuesday enti womu destiny man kisansa womu ensama womu awiade mu say womu ebetimi qualify the finals of the UEFA Champions League. The last time I won Arsenal in the Champions League final was the season 2005-2006 womu any Barcelona Akwaaba efu womu ebana Arsenal enko final bio eno na papa the day any Steven George Roda wono aye former player Emma Liverpool bobo kone say Arsenal bobo kone this season no womu award the best chances to play Champions League final in the next 10 years no we and had the best chance at Arsenal for and so ebetimi agina so e dey qualify but Kofi enua incident ACC ye ama say football connoisseurs national scale e kan wonsem Mikel Arteta krepo e ka bi wo dey bra Facebook na behwe abrantef na ebre eze tama wonya ball our penalty box ma Atletico Madrid for no and so ekotia no na eno na Mikel Arteta say we call dressing room any place ni kodi nkomo hwesa incident na ref ni overturn you know we extremely disappointed and we annoyed ni just ni buofu pa na only the only say against football rules enti wantiase say ref no and so etimi SSA chasesa decision na we correva ewie no wotimi overturn you know we say unacceptable.
Mikel, it was a game full of incidents and talking points, but what's your overriding emotion and thoughts at the final whistle?
Well, after going back in the dressing room and speaking to the boys and understanding and watching the penalty incident for the second goal getting overturned, extremely disappointed and annoyed because it goes against the rules and I don't understand it and it changes the course of the tie. So very, very upset.
Were you able to speak to the referee to find out why he overturned it?
No, but I mean the whole sequence tells the story. I mean it's a clear contact, you make that decision, you cannot overturn that decision when you have to look at it 13 times. It's just at this level it's completely unacceptable.
And it was overturned after the referee went to the pitch side monitor. Do you feel that he was influenced by the crowd?
I don't know, that's an answer for him, but obviously it's a wrong decision and it changes the course of the time.
What about the penalty that Atleti were awarded themselves? What's your thoughts on that? Is it frustrating that it appears that the rules seem to be different in the Premier League to the Champions League?
It is the rule and they've been quite consistent with that. So.
Ano and Sama Mikel Arteta wanonso ade eto 20 within 45 seconds no referee ani din and Danny Desmond Makele from Netherlands replayed it 13 different times. Mikel Arteta said upon everything no papa no enso overturn ya one dey adwen wa wante ase Declan Rice enso eka the same thing was Atletico fans no na etimi eye dede ema referee esesa na adwen even their players and their coaches no what more reactions on the bench in Ekamubi no see we senke Premier League no no crepa and say enka enya de say ebetimi happen.
Yeah, UEFA is totally different. I think in both boxes you have to be so careful because they give absolutely everything. The second one, Ebbs' one, is a clear penalty. So I don't know how that's not been given. I think the fans provoked the decision, changed the ref's mind, but look, it doesn't matter. We move on to next week and we want to beat them at home.
The last one from you, how do you see the handball?
I've not seen it back yet. At first glance, I thought if it's Premier League, maybe it doesn't get given because it's so low to the ground, the ball's not going on target. But then UEFA's totally different rules. Hands away from the body. Yeah, I think probably with UEFA they give it. Premier League, I'm not so sure.
How is that?
Ano and Sama Declan Rice ono enso midfielder Emma Arsenal Bobo Kono wade Emma ya enano pay dinina Emma mo ewa Akwaaba 98.1 so but then Sama Mikel Arteta and Declan Rice kan nyina no and Atletico Madrid director of football ni and Matthew Alemany say omo penalty na omunya ne wo Atletico for there no the Akwaaba Ben White insano clear than Victor Gyökeres penalty wo mo jimane in the first half no enti and Sama players any chasem technical team in Ekano one day ewuni say enya de say ye chasem very very nice nemum one day ewuni say na wo mu penalty no clear esen wo mu Arsenal for there no na Diego Pablo Simeone on Arsenal penalty no and was say ono no ne humble opinion any say Victor Gyökeres ehun say wo bi edin nsa akanachi entina wo behia say wo be ja no atofam entori de ewuni say sa incident no enye clear penalty te sadie womo de no ekobo Ben White ensa no eno ensema papa ne ten ene Diego Pablo Simeone wode eto twa na umbisa Victor Gyökeres ewo ne penalty no ene eze penalty no eno wase eze de no omo etene no wone de no krepa ene se referee no anya ne decision right nanso no kra ne so uramu our football ma referee ene wa final decision and omu take decision as a player or as a technical man no uni bibia ubetimi or say I don't know why they turn it down. It looks like contact, but it is their decision.
Do you feel a bit hard done by the penalty decisions tonight?
I didn't see there, so difficult to say. But yeah, it's football.
What about the one on Eze? Because by that point you were on the bench. Did you manage to get a replay of it? What were you told?
I don't know why they turn it down. It looks like a contact, but yeah, it's their decision.
As you say in the game, Arsenal had a lot of control in the
Ano and Sama Abrante for the Victor Gyökeres wano and so at the MIA nano pay. He had done so far we reached 5 goals in the Champions League this season. Maruani contributions to Arsenal season now. The debut season our Arsenal in the Premier League now. We bought 32 matches, 12 goals contributions, 11 games and we bought in the Champions League 6 goals contributions, which is 5 goals, 1 assist. FA Cup now we bought 2 matches, 1 goal contribution, and when you end Carabao Cup no so 4 games 2 goals contributions and a Victor Yokres enya na Kofi Abrantene Edinkoma was say the second leg because this Tuesday Emirates Stadium no the onim any say Arsenal bobo kuno home grounds and almost supporters in ebaba and to be different game for sure. What did the only say I was Arsenal team no try one best na fe we enya good game e bet me qualify one to the next stage of the competition and no a Champions League final no and no ana Jean Oblak or no a goalkeeper Emma Atletico Madrid bobo kuno say everything is open not just a game no after 1-1 draw no BPA open Emirates Stadium next week na Antoine Griezmann so say ne dream any so obekọ Champions League final no akwa boa ama Atletico Madrid bobo kono enso atimi age Champions League no was on 3 occasions and what try so obekọ final akwa win na so anytime bi obekọ bia no enya de say koyi emanenti for sure second leg na de what in the concrapo ebesuo ama bobo ko na Atletico ramu our final we sad na no ensema Antoine Griezmann wade to dwa enua wono and a player of the match award no na de atiani so ramu our Champions League semi-final na Champions League player of the week nominees no Osman Dembele waje na no player of the match award no one Antoine Griezmann and a UEFA technical study group no you almost say womo and emu baako enso ebe win Champions League player of the week no na Kofi de atiani say ohwe Arsenal Samsung Atletico Madrid Bayern Munich any PSG womo front three no yes team ne front three look sharp in the semi-final no Bayern Munich the front three etosu mienu PSG and Arsenal almost front three no etosu miensa and Atletico wamo front three no etosu 90 Bayern Munich there in every aspect no wamu and LED amanfo ewuni say wamo stand favorite to qualify to the final because of the goals and wamo ko pa the prince ekwo no na according to reporter eba no Bayern bobo krokrapo and a favorite to win the Champions League after the semi-final yetimi ebo first leg every no eno ana Samia Nasri say hey Mikel Arteta enya ne wrong to sign Victor Yokres was say Victor Yokres any player wotimi linky play me type ne kwakoye Erling Haaland simple no ogina onom na watwen age ball no ampo e de ato atena mu en onye player wotimi hold the ball efri amfimfini e de eko animu te say Hurricane mo eye no enka such striker and na was Mikel Arteta enso eto nanso akwakofa Victor Yokres aba Arsenal on the 5th of May wamo any Atletico Madrid eba the second leg 7 p.m. Now for Wednesday, Adiachia, I know I have Bayern Munich, our Allianz Arena, wamo any Paris Saint-Germain kwakobo. Sa game no, Ashraf Hakimi out, and Yadia Sobet me Esiakai due to hamstring injury. Nanu Onya Intino, the mate and said the Moroccan defender no, and so out, went me Esiakai in that game. Nemo Yankopanya Duma and Uramu Ewa, UEFA Europa League semi-final na, Braga, wamo and name Freiburg, Ebebo, first leg of the semi-final, Nottingham Forest team no, wamo and Aston Villa, and Ekwa Koshia, Uramu our Conference League. I want to semi-final first leg games now. Started and then you may 7 p.m. Rayo Vallecano, Wamo and Strasbourg, Bobo Kona, and Ekwa Koshia, Nafe Shakhtar Donetsk, Wamo Anso and Crystal Palace Akwaaba, when a games are Ebakoso in the UEFA Europa Conference League. Now the Atedi Mohamed Salah Kofi, Ababe Tojasa Branton, injury picking in Anono, Naman for a Casa season I over Amano, now so no pay their mate and his medical team na report to Adiama. Liverpool playing for say Abrantano. The next 4 matches are kano. We be answer season ebe kwawe ya. Etimi ekwawe ya. Na ene uramu ewe Chelsea. Wamonso akatia. The mate and say Chelsea team no. Playing for ayo madrense. Nkurane adoso. Into better experience and senior players are. Betimi ama club na aye strong in third volley. And then playing for na access for madrense. Experienced players ebeba in this summer. Cover solid call. That is our report in my.
Chelsea will sign players this summer, and they won't just be young players. I think we're going to see a tweak in their transfer strategy. They're going to sign more experienced players, players with Premier League experience. To be fair to them, they have tried to sign older, more experienced players before. This is, it's not breaking news. We've discussed this before. For instance, they were exploring the possibility of signing Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool before he signed his new contract. I think Mo Salah was a possibility as well before he signed his new Liverpool contract. So they haven't just been focusing on signing 20-year-old players.
Sure.
This summer, there will be more experienced players coming in. Will the new manager have the final say? No, he won't. He will be involved in the discussions and the targeting of players, but he's not going to be Sir Alex Ferguson. He's not going to have total control of the club.
Enti we say Chelsea team no ebeto experienced players dey na so nya dey say coach obeba no ebenya full control nemum obey involved in their signings empanfo no edo mo ebepa uramu ewe Premier League ma kofi diamete and some of the clubs aramu wo mo epe Abrante fin Gonzalo Garcia Dortmund team no Juventus and Roma mu nyina enso echa say omunya Madrid boy na wo mo epe Benfica ayoma dwen so mbe renew wo mo coach Mourinho contract ye nyina nim say papa na omo linking to Real Madrid any Chelsea bobo kono but they mate any say Benfica for area adwuma wo ye na eso man into amayo madwen so mbe man contract extension say the aka 30 goals na Cristiano Ronaldo 1,000 career goals no Nensa Timiaka Enra announce our Saudi Pro League no no woman Al Ali for and a cowboy na game no kwaye 2-0 Emma announce Cristiano Ronaldo enya goal on the 76th minute and a Kingsley Coman enya second goal on the 90th minute na kofi yabo game ni we no na Al Ali supporters no huru Cristiano Ronaldo and announce say omonji Asian Champions League ni bi da woman Al Ali for no ajibi na anu ada eno ana Cristiano Ronaldo enso eye interview no eno page ninsa enum ekire wo mo so wono no Champions League proper no waje 5 enti nsem na alali for eka no eye ne srimpo na de ateni sa Brante no Mary Demaral eye player ema Al Ali team no was referee na no odi game no say referee is crazy what do nyankopon or say the referee is crazy. I swear to God, look at my leg. The decision always goes in favor of Al Nassr. Every season they punish towards title. It is unbelievable, honestly. And no ASM. Abraham Tiffany married to Moral. What the etuda?
All the referee, wallah crazy, my friend. Like this, how is reputation of league? How is possible? Look, check here. Check my foot. He broke almost my foot, huh? Everything they had to Nasser, they want to achieve something. Wallahi shame, wallahi alazim. Wallah. They always push, they want to win Nasser. What is my friend? Wallah, this is shame. But alhamdulillah, Al-Ali always winning the game. Nobody help from no one, but always will be top.
But
inshallah, okay?
There's no problem with the referee.
I know I dear Corso, our Saudi abundance so te Kofi say I cut 2 wins a pair. Now Ronaldo a dear warpe league no Nensa Timi aka say so omako 16 games consecutively. Our Saudi Pro League no Oman winning na. Now we're 2025-2026 Saudi Pro League table now. Announce after Monday 30, Oman winning 26, Oman draw back, Oman lose 3, Oman was 79 points. Al Hilal etos mienu womu ewo game ebo ene womu about 29 matches womu 71 points and Al Ali fono and so etos mien so womu about 29 matches womu ewo 66 points Kofi Yemfancy na fi abidwa from Fadiaka and Twaso.
Okay, yada semoson for Mr. Bona na otene nkasa mo na nsem wadi see Hussein AC konya na enchire mo no yabomodia etimi e de atwa so shannon som se nonduba na ya page mo de feature na afofo abetwa so e de amaha Akwaaba radio 98.1 shannon so we Akwaaba Sports Arena anana p ye de ema na Opportunity International Service alone omo e bank ayise aba fa hombo mo omo se min kan kire se ema enkoso bosia no eguso ayise eye dwuma nto betimi aba ho na osolo no wabejibi na serebia na betimi akoso kama etimi e de amom shewo no so se bobrekum obehu ya mpata se kwan so phrase cm I was 0531016628 and afi 0531016761 ofra ye bejos ni abo serebia lono onzabetimi akabi enche ebewrem na yakopie mo Hussein na amana nsam nkyeremu no watimi adine dia ma wo wi a ohyene e bapta ohyene de akabe ye nkomo afrifie ana afi so de yese de soso no yetimi e de asoso e de mantani antena kopem se nondu ne bobo na Jovia abatwaso e de ma say good morning
Kofi Tago
bibia boko de
Kofi bibia ye boko pa
ye de nyame ase ene ese hye bio
of course yaba
yaba so de ni yaba
You be the agrana. And I see
you. And yeah, ma yenti we muda.
Kofi, yenshan komona say, of course, baby agree there. Minim say nye dey you started at the free the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah.
Kofi, semi-finals, second game. Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, 1-1. And after sending our witness, a very thrilling encounter the previous day. PSG Bayern Munich ended 5-4. So I gave them 9 goals. Very explosive game, flamboyant, end-to-end action. And there were a lot of details and talking points. You know, yeah, the same and you know the call. This very game, Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. And the majority of us who felt said the first game, no, Edema, you know, this Arsenal game, any Atletico Madrid, Edema is something similar, no, were in a way disappointed. In fact, I don't blame the two teams for playing the way they played.
Okay.
What was it? Because this is the Champions League. Now I had a semi-final stage. Asantifo Nebu baby say, "And show obiasa and fansa wasa." Because you play to suit you players now available. No,
yeah.
The obe team yabo. Now, so we share Arsenal. Yes, I know more about you. Unbeaten in 13 games in the Champions League. They are unbeaten. And you think say omo kwa we no omo nko biem nko ja omo no. When you look at Atletico Madrid, they try to go on a counter. The moment they lose the ball, they retreat. And now I made the picture biaba. Now yeah, the typical game, you know how it went and everything. And go fit that picture two situations.
Okay.
One, top on the Atletico Madrid. And you see say Arsenal press Arsenal attack Atletico. Now Atletico were almost the 10 alpha players, you know, behind the ball. And almost stay narrow to make sure say on make close all the spaces, you know. No man concede goal. Now down there, Atletico Madrid move to center. All the Arsenal full players behind the ball trying to make sure say omo able close all the spaces to make sure say Atletico Madrid for no ain't penetrating. So omo mienu nyina no hwe omo ho ene omo ho odene ene omo de boy to suit the omo person omo ye. Company was asked about DNT na two teams in the BMU the previous day. Or say but no, na very simple because Adieba ko who say looking at the quality of players I know more on display. No? There was nothing like say ubebo in between. Na ye either say ubebo full attack and now full retreat. The opportunity na say either say now ubeye wadwen say ube attack fully because players na say no meet mo. And now also won attack o retreat fully. Retreating fully just say o set back o ma wanim kra. No opponent ready the ball na taw because the quality of PSG. If you decide say you went to retreat here, won't mean say retreat because retreat you have consider so definitely we will open up.
Yeah.
And na sana PSG for to retreat here buy and for no more consider so they will open up. So na enye in between say obi wo ha or attack kakra no be sit back. Dabi. But this game na different. And yes, we were not so much impressed with ball no boy any there. And in fact 2 goals in Nina as a result of penalties. Gyökeres about penalty share. After say David Hansko Eko PIA and that ball na obvious penalty. In fact, Mamusa Barcelona for na su say ye na ball we penalty power Champions League abotre. And na ye time no Dani Olmo enya bia na ewe say referee penalty against the same Atletico Madrid. Marcos Llorente, referee. And you see these fans, sometimes when it happens like that, I'm going to blame you referee no. I'm going to blame you Jens and Troff was say, I buy a number to ho. Who's wouldn't pay face and a What did we say? A refresh him. I'm a Makai Musu because Obekaya. Maybe can waha clear and obvious. Say Sabon and a penalty. I don't know why referee Angie. I later cited example say said you may feel say Olisi Bona Carreras a piano chino a penalty no. Sana me who say omo born so na a penalty. Means what must yeah. So it is in line with even this one. So yes, we ask for consistency in officiating when it comes to the Champions League. But referees can get it wrong. In the Barcelona incident, they got it wrong. In the Real Madrid Bayern incident, they got it wrong. But here they got it right because it was a penalty. In fact, later, say if you have admitted it, Yantesi as a referee, you know, almost suspended from the rest of them is Vancouver. In fact, this is what Goal.com wrote about the referee is Vancouver. And Richmond they told Swanama Kanyacho was say, referee dropped by UEFA for the rest of the season after controversial decision in Barcelona's Champions League loss to Atletico Madrid. So it's Vancouver, you know. After that, you know, report about the referees, you know, so I'm punishing more. And yet Intel unya. But look at the captions across the globe. And also, they see the wedding match in the Euro. Only so what it means, they say, admitted it was a mistake. So also there maybe a refreshing until the also, but also because a buy and obi and kebiama, everybody felt. Say it was a pen because me my neighbor about this. Defender, there was no way I know the neighbor can born. And the word sumo into a sumo automatically no foul because on born in your possession and way. Now, Arsenal also complaining on two situations. Now you see football and sometimes fans will always be fans. Me name the Arsenal for no omu into your feel say. I'm just you born and your penalty. Fatos on the radio. I'm saying your penalty. Born a Bob and White in Sano. Look, if you cross in natural position, I'm going to say natural position there. And video no more heavy. Baby, I'm on the name moving the player. The player and hand and son mom caught away the ball with the Kubo. And then you say a chinny body answer and deflect and your head.
Maybe we can only say be chinny body and chinny body. And I'm saying,
into way there's no two ways about it. But then there is something. They be a re-emphasizing Komobi a matter holder and then person me din ye pa. Kofi, Eze born. Who say 2 penalties never 1-1. Now, in fact, before we go to that time, Arsenal for no penalty never. Goalkeeper trainer and then David Raya because I never him say be a betcha. Because once Ryan he's good. Before the penalty, no. So here Ademola Lookman chance and so unya obi it is a penalty. Chance now let Ademola Lookman boy goalkeeper that close range and it saves out the right eye in the Champions League anyhow will show up no let me say be obetche no say Alvarez no what fan one doing that shot to pa kwane boy keep an 110 and a one movie what a penalty you see this week you have 4 penalties ni na to atlem in the Champions League and Richmond the Toso you will see we saw the penalty Hurricane played. We saw the penalty Dembele played. We saw the penalty Abrante Ndiade Alvarez Abo and Gyökeres. Ni nyina un made wa kwa ka kire ye. Direction plus power. So decide this how the two baby a mamunya hye. Who's Alvarez Gyökeres there no. If a keeper na nsam yenu ni nyina inside o. Or black no nyese wanya direction but mamunya hye. O de unya decide we a mamunya hye. Enti it tells you the kind of penalty Julian Alvarez Kofi o tried to at him and a game in the year 1-1. Now the most controversial call. You see, I am right to Buafu. And you know I write Arsenal legend, Arsenal former player, and they Arsenal Crawford they also say knew he will buckle. Home side gets that pen. Also nim say referee no. Okay, home side there and okay okay, on here I am right. And right is also said that is a penalty. Ne say, Omu say, Sabo no again Hanko no right. I wako tia Eze. Now, Nioma mi huni. First of all, referee ne J penalty. Okay. And na VAR for the friend. Now let's understand the situation. VAR for no. Omo another referee to say we or center. But on the TV na chi aye control your mano. Enti the moment a referee ne be penalty a VAR be friend, e say the VAR does not agree with the initial decision, you know.
Center referee take here.
Enti na about 90% or more times say referee be take decision no cover or VAR was a sad decision no. Either say any penalty referee play on. Say VAR friend na or VAR 90% plus or J penalty. So say a penalty na VAR friend na or bar 90% times osana no
yeah.
say a red card na referee ignore na VAR friend na okoba about 90% or more or penalty red card because your one so you equally qualified referee our yes center to so so majority of the time so decision be copy no 90+%. And the moment VAR called him now almost ascertain say referee no might change the decision.
Oh, okay.
Now, two things na you here. Nyoma mimi who from VAR incidents then say. On the evidence of the first touch, oh wako from back so no may fast plate. You think it's a pen. Now, VAR never say be review video. Yes, we understand football there is contact. Ampa player in the night can easy. But once football is a contact sport, not every contact any deemed to be a foul. Okay. The paper say the first say obi nine count no does not necessarily mean say automatically it makes it a foul.
Yeah.
And the referee wanted to see whether that touch was enough to pull Eze down. And now say Eze went with the intent to say me the mirror box in the whole camera metal form because clearly that was what it looked like. And you tell time when I heard penalty I born 13 times video 13 times. You watch the video about 13 times Nibia. And in fact this is the video where VAR made a repetition because I'm try about 2 seconds into a corner about so that you can analyze from first the foot to a big crown and all the necessity and 9 any jam on what does it maybe a bit focus into a hear from all angles and all indication for say Eze wanted to prove say the 9 can in the channel and when the 9 now a trepenic like a ricochet no like a chino and yen 9 one with tiano and I say or the nabi. So it was more of as exaggerated.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
Now, when him says our video picture now the back on the kratos when you look at the picture itself, now I hear Bonibia. Picture no look scary. Who's the picture more angle bit to say? No. But the picture got exactly where the contact started. And it is different from say what Tiano, and it is different from saying the 9 in any.
Okay.
Edi eno anioma bebre na me hu because medical can say bia chamo say VAR no the ntia me hu say referee cover na me yem hihime say sometimes the action in real time it looking completely different from the VAR's perspective.
Okay.
The majority of the time say VAR no your incident do na see not viable replayer a call with speed as so say the referee hu no so you in slow motion as so say the referee hu no in fact be wa angle no be try free no kra no as so say the referee hu no. And the VAR nankasa no honestly baby I me what problem with the VAR pa yes ade no because there is no way I will bet with this slow motion I justify real time situation.
Yes.
Means what man
yes.
say ndina say keep out your boss shot to name what they say no chenwa slow motion ba e be say si ne so because real time situation no speed acceleration power ni bibia you see it but a replay the bar a reduce all those things into make say oh I'm chini musa and there is no way I'll bet to be the real time situation slow motion justify real time situation and Emma in a way no yes the VAR is helping but I cannot say the VAR is perfect and I say it's actually absolutely depicting and a lot of the VAR decisions people do not agree. But to be honest, the VAR ni yichire inti ever say dey ya gitum. Go for him say camera ya yetwa. So obi twa free sura o yet tenten. O yet tiatia. O twa free ase a.
O yet tenten.
Aha man tiatia na o me Snapchat no. O mo share the camera ni sifo. O tiatia kete say yi. O ye video da. No wa ye panyini. Unim because angle na or the camera na asi no. Obeka say wo sonwa. Obekona kapoboy. What does it?
That's a more essence.
Oh, no, friend, Eti, Kofi, the tennis say, Sana VAR Angus net here. Mewa, baby, be charged now. Okay. Nti, your mama realize it from the incidents. No.
Okay.
Now, you call what this means. And then, game Nankasa itself there. I would say, yes, I let go feel a bit disappointed. Say, at home. And they came very close. You hear Admiral Lukman Chan.
Yes.
You hear Antoine Griezmann. Born a Boba.
Yes. A Toma.
And can go in the bay for papa. And you know, you see, I was talking about Alvarez and I am there. this season 30 goals contribution in all competitions for Atletico. Again, in the Champions League, we the first player of Atletico Madrid abako semu. Kofita ho. Was 10 goals in a single season.
Wow.
About last season, you know, or 7. And so far 2 seasons, Penny was 17 goals in the Champions League for Atletico Madrid. Now, he's good. Now, Alvarez, no. Unse, we journeyman after yana waba oba Europe 2 seasons yana Man City number Atletico 2 seasons. And this all both team bi obekasa was settled. Me who say was settled. But obi the dance here of the quality this guy possesses. Hwɛ kwan of fast forces and our target too. Say you bomb man nkopo.
Yes.
Say anger near tight say baby no no twitwa short to be still. Now onya target no it's on another level. Now obo free kick and share. But with the beauty of the free kick
never.
Ne sa ahye no who difference. Apart from say we mark goal. And me sure so kwan for associate the free kick against Barcelona no. Last season was shebi asa. This guy and free kicks. We no Argentina for no more talent, no more talent. Because this guy, penalty, free kick, goal, nankasa open play, wide, placement, short power. Unlike he as an attacker. Otimibo wide, Otimibo center forward, Otimibo behind striker. And the and when the trophy born home, and we might not be surprised. The Atletico Madrid that started or more. Yes, Oman can lose to Copa del Rey final, but we might not be surprised. And then now we the slightest margins now. In fact, we have statistics now. Now Atletico Madrid, almost possession was Kakasi Arsenal, 52% for Atletico, 48% for Arsenal. Okay. Expected goal ratio, Atletico Madrid no mujina 2.22 SG. Arsenal 1.50. So it was expected that Atletico also munya 1 goal count based on the chance they created. 18 total shots, 4 on target. Nina more than the Arsenal. Big chances created. So they were slightly ahead of Arsenal in terms of the metrics. And at home, no, you feel a bit disappointed because you are going at away. Now, Atletico Madrid against English oppositions, particularly when you feel na no away league phase or J4. And yes, and then Arsenal for feel a bit satisfied with the results. Even though me Saka bam no, or be yard the problem with nay and the cross no boy code through no. Saka watch beautiful. Yes, cross in here.
Chanka Caribbean bam neko.
Lisana. Is that the way example says here? Into coffee. That was the only but of a ball. And yes, there are more positive. In fact, Madueke craft first 30 minutes. Yes, there are more positives for Arsenal because more Cotinefi. And Arsenal are still unbeaten in the Champions League this season. And it talks about how Kofi almost strength next year in this year's Champions. We are buying in the group phase 3. And the Ateta a movie towards a title. Now, the amount return encounter are interested. They say they are born on Tuesday. No, 1 goal margin, tiny open. And 1-1, tiny open. And the next Tuesday, Arsenal Atletico, you be busy. Wednesday, PSG ne buying, you be busy. And he makes it very interesting. Now, the amount Arsenal Atletico, the NBA more busy. They say, what I'm saying in the history of the competition, these are 2 teams. More Champions League matches will now winning the title.
More.
Say more team be abo matches here drew level be on the crew any bida. Arsenal Atletico Madrid.
Wow.
Omo na abo more on the crew any bida. Obi a wabo to that extent be what crew any bida.
Oh okay.
Enti e kan semba akope na kire say this time round automatically ba akope ko final.
Yeah.
And Makachi was a Champions League, and favor first timers. But so your first time and now banner balls no lusua. We can find out what target. And the what about final be so said the Atletico come you know lusu. But Arsenal 2006 lusu near there. Omo the next final. Me just on hopes but also say this year might be their year. And what a way to do it, particularly for Arsenal in front of your fans.
Oh, okay.
Because technically, no away go rule. No one can say what advantage. But naturally, who both fear and who ball with your fans. What am I say? Onyadia. But no way in terms of the slightest of margin, it plays a very key role in games, deciding the fate. And yes, me sure say Arsenal for be very okay with this result. My only problem still, open play goals, Arsenal so far. Open play, apart from corner, penalty, free kick, open play goals in them so far. And they will have to work on that. And I want him say me Arsenal born say Arsenal they be ambefe party. Party. Ni party more they pass what this will be meant the compare party.
And no
Sisi ana mo rafi.
say and share them.
Debi aye hu no, da be na me hu no, me hu no, mo na mo hu na dia. Hey, Pate, nka big match say, Portugal against Atletico Madrid. Na baby we twa pass na to no kura uni eni hu say pass da ho. Nti that was what happened. Now you free Arsenal. Kofi. I say ya overlook ade ba ko e be decide buy any PSG alliance. And we are not paying attention enough. Nti eneme the asem number. Akimi injury no. Oh, the game, yes. Nuno Mendes, enya cramps of him because that tempo no was so. Akimi, latest player, on also to perform after Stanley turning the left, right, center. Honestly, commentator then a man me bit Tony down. Kaka say the player felt something like a cramp because all the video ni here. Oh, the 90 chimi. Stanley section or turning a basa. And the Akimi so turning left, right, what was in the 9 chim, and Sana all saw the tie. And the no the other 9 more of a cram. Now it's as were pulling hamstring, something like that. And we didn't take that serious, but I knew definitely say none the move here didn't as in Nuno Mendes. The Nyame one say nay, it is about 80%. So me say
yes, Wednesday match.
Maybe Krana confirmed. But because of the news, but no one say based on that, they are managing the story, right? Now, the reason why I'm saying might decide Wednesday game, then they say in this PSG team, or no any replacement. So I almost squad more, or money right back apart from Akimi. Now they are going to a game. Akimi free more. This champions, I think he's having more than 5 assists and now 5+ assists, some 2 goals. Akimi free more. He's taking out the quality that you will get from him in terms of helping in chances. No, ball pass man Dembele muhuri ya Kvaratskhelia ball ne share. So you are losing that quality again. How good are all here to help you defend? You are losing that. Now no natural replacement. Why na ekobo problem? You are going out away. Now game when so you decided by wingers. You can want some how are wingers need be a ball. Now he is going to face Luis Diaz. Nipa no Obano. Luis Diaz in the Shama PSG. Wadane Maradona no. And you see there is a very huge problem on maybe deal with because yes, Obia is good. But who defense now in a problem? How are you going to solve that?
And then you have 7.
Akimi injury, no. I think Enei might contribute a very huge factor to PSG. Anyone the next season. Now, Mami with the Europa League. Kofi, you Champions League and the Europa League. Nottingham Forest at Nephew City Grounds. Among Aston Villa. Now, when you look at the Europa League, now I say Aston Villa drew semi-finals. Why they coach you Unai Emery? Unai Emery is the most successful coach in the Europa League.
Yeah.
On a Europa League specialist, one master of So in the history of the Europa League, this is a coach. Alpha Valencia or about semi-finals. In fact, we about 7 semi-finals of the Europa League. No coach, and about even more than 4. We are talking of a coach who had Sevilla Europa League in 3 times. 2014, 2015, 2016. This coach, because we were before Manchester United, Arsenal, or Europa League final. Arsenal, they are obviously so we need to 20 me. Or for Villarreal, or the Villarreal Europa League. You know. Now, Unai Emery is at Aston Villa, and now Aston Villa are in the semi-finals of the Europa League. So truth is, man, Nankasa one master Europa League, you know. And then they were against Nottingham Forest. Yes. Interestingly, these are 2 clubs with history because even in Europe, Nottingham Forest the 2 Champions League titles, 1979, 1980. Aston Villa could have 1 Champions League, 1982. So these are giants over Europe, top teams over Europe. And this time when they are playing in the 2nd tier, which is the Europa League, and they are in the semi-finals. Now, I'm familiar because I'm a Premier League teams. And in fact, in history, it is the first time since 2008, 2009, Man U, Chelsea are 2 Premier League teams actually in the semi-finals of a European competition.
But and then comparing the two, head to head, last 4 meetings, Nottingham Forest if her, Aston Villa alcohol, Nottingham Forest are winning 2, draw 2. So Villa and Timmy win. Oh,
okay.
Villa the last time winning against Nottingham Forest was in 2019, no winning our championship. Now look at something here, and they Unai Emery team there, because they are 8 points safe. Our Champions League spot, they are 5th, right? For a coach, I'll fast and Villa, and Gerard Eguno, okay, Steven Gerrard. I'll be fast and Villa and Washington steadily. And the players are quite exciting and attractive to a lot of players. The man you did Morgan Rogers. So, Washington Aston Villa, and they are playing in the Europa League. I will do semi final. Just imagine Sammy who are Aston Villa fan. Who would GDS say, coach, you ain't there? And I'm beginning to sense, so how do any play role?
Okay.
Oh, players in him. So I'm Unai Emery. Or say with this project we have no. You bet magic and not quite itself enough. But then Villa, Nottingham Forest, Kofi, Victor Pereira, Nottingham Forest this season. So I'm this Europa League. No, I'm Timika League anymore. Kofi, what a turnaround this will be because they were one of the earliest teams that don't be so married. After so I'm Saki no Espirito Santo or Mulusu Manchester. I'm changing coaches therefore. But Victor Pereira, Portuguese in the bar, gradually, Obenyo first win Europa League or call and 8 teams in that barrier. That is now called follow on West Ham and Tottenham. They are a bit safe. And in the Europa League, I could do semi-finals. So it is a game full of record. The only disadvantage is that player are creating more chances. I help them in contributing goals. Calmus on is injured for them. And then they won. But I think with 2-legged affairs, Sevilla to me can manage positive results. Draw. At least ever while. I'm about to tell you Nottingham Forest.
You, Mate.
Freiburg ne Braga nebo. And I think it proves to me, say, in whatever ways the winner say Aston Villa cup final obetumi show mu mienu nyina
yeah that say Aston Villa cup final obetumi show mu mienu nyina no aye Hussein Adams na wotene nka say amana ne nsem no wodi ne de asi ocean eba na otimi ede ne de man na wia na yate asi fie na fisam no yetimi ede ato ase live on Facebook no aye Akwaaba radio brekum on Facebook no aye Akwaaba radio brekum sasa Akwaaba 98.1 on Facebook Akwaaba 98.1 on Facebook ahonyina oba show no obenye bi na wahwe na so otimi akyere wadwene so etimi ede afa abra na no pay ya besi nkonya twumedi no ye de bra messages ne pina ha mrepam ocean wi abeyi ni nyina ede firo ede mamma ise mode abanti munya to base se owie pem yebeyi ni nyina ede firo ede amaw na enochi ateasim awo fie na fie nkomo no yetimi ede atoasa ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba sports arena anopi ye de ema the tactical man ocean
Kofi Tago
bibia boko
Bibia boko pa fino ala fini
until the end.
Yes, bibia boko.
Na
so ho ye.
Nyame ado ase meti na pipe
like. We no de mia no me kanope ya ye 1-2 be na. Me born get away.
Okay.
Is ahwodene wo ho.
Ahwodene ho.
Bibia. Hey, ahwodene mensa. Ahwodene mensa.
Say ka bi ne friend ahwodene mensa.
Yampra.
Amo say twinua na asefo.
Na hu tafreka wo wie. We got can't who be a ticket on a dozen. It's a cast and the baby trum had the answer. Satan no who bronia moon modi coffee now one guy.
There remain Brunis and I'm going.
Okay, we are now one who bronintia. Now they where you are. Now from my
Yanko
Brony Kokoma che.
Yeah, picture gongo.
Ready Yanko for oh my yabro too much.
You
Emuda.
But
as you coffee. Mami shen komana sin free Middle East. Because enra
Adamo Kwana.
There be
so the Middle East and the bomb near you.
Okay. When you fair to go for me.
No,
the perception people have about them in
I don't say Iran near you.
Iraq
in the Middle East.
Where they said Arabia. Okay. How do you Coffee Enra. It was a war affair. A war Al-Awal Park. And a South home grounds. You see, Coffee sometimes football adia. Emma Manije the controversies. The fight on the foot of play, the tension, a pure agronumuno, and I mean, you do baby a man grown yemede.
Okay.
provided ebesi in a positive way. Now, and now Anasa Fie defeat Alali 2-0. Now, Kofi, a lot of controversies in the sea will get num. Now, the Kofi had some controversies in the bar. I'm attention a course through baby. Before the game and come on now, Koso. Now, Kofi, the Kofi is saying now by and say, Alali, Omone Alfire, Akwaaba 1-1. Na Kofi after the game no na alali for no susu say referee no koko gina abro na mfimfini no wa chiti omo enti omo didi nkomo na Antony de betu dwa say one de osusu say referees omo wo Saudi Pro League ni mu nyina no omo nyina aim ye baako ene say omo pese omo sisi other teams no in advantage of Anasa. Okay. Na kwan bia so nkwati kwan bia so on pese omo fa na omo de boa ema Anasa G League no enu nte referees no sisi other teams no na de san komo no kotu da e de fa Anasa afo no and in fact Kofi Anasa afo no omo ani anje nkomo na Antony kodi ye no they were not happy at all about the conversation. Now so soon and Anasa afo Alali for ever winning the Asian Champions League. And in fact, Omar in a back-to-back wins of the Asian Champions League. Now, Kofi, see, personally, Antony Nankasa no new Ronaldo or rivalry. Because goal king race, you know. Now, baby, between Oni Ronaldo. But now, and a branch of from Mexico, Julian Quinones. Julian Quinones, a share goals because they say only this Saudi Pro League goal king, 28 goals. Yes, and Antony what 27, and Ronaldo what 25 goals. And personally, all these happenings, and Upo, add something to the game in terms of tension, hype, any idea. Now, in the game, Elali force a goal, and Mamu disallow ye. And they felt so referee no chiti omo. If that game no Kofi no more edene. And the game no koswa and branch of Cristiano Ronaldo 76 minutes. Onya the first goal for Anasa. With that powerful header and all the two atenemu. And a Kingsley Coleman 90th minute otwa aboniti kura wi ejuma no. Now game no guso ekoso no. Controversy sisi ye bebre. Near the kind, Anasa fans no more to near my park and so at some point referee cross to pull game no. I'm a Ronaldo Kokasachre Anasa fans and I say Omunya botre Omunjadi or more yen na agrono and twaso. Now, Kingsley Coleman so echo serious tackle be. I now among for the Ronald GDA pass attack where they put an anchor a red card. But after that review, Anna referee Emma Kingsley Coleman yellow card. So say the more way you know Kofi natural how things are now grown here the air. And once after the game and the controversies in the starting here. Mera Damera taking it. Now if I played my Juventus and I say about Elali. I know all the two that say oh ye after the game no ye the Champions League medal. So the three Anasa fans no. I know say referee more not. Okay. To the extent of Kofi Okan walai. Now say Kramonika walai ya. No person chese Kofi. Odonyame Okan bibia say adia na won kan ebia enim ananya sa na tie. And say unin Kramofo din koma no mo Arab countries sudin koma no mo ka tro say. Kramoni say walai ya. Na chese Kofi na ni ambre. Yes. And no ani nyina si wa go pra ma no so. And after the game, Omoye Ronaldo post-match interview no. Elali fans the Huru Ronaldo. So was Akwaaba hanon fa nje ka onfa utim no kranje ka papa bia. Na ye Elali no ya back to back Asian Champions League. Wow. And Ronaldo so didn't say see nebo ono ye in say Champions League. Imagine num Ronaldo catch Elali fans na me Champions League proper na nkasa Europe for there no. Imagine 5. Na say only Europe. Oh, Europe, there's no so cancer, no so by ya. No, so chess, one hour in say no. So, no, so wajin num, to me for Asian Champions League, you know, watch back to back, no, and may he make cancer me
tia no so no so wo
I hold on so we say ja ni bra ba dia Kofi obi atimi kan na adwene obi atimi kan de ope so Kofi we na niam a controversies e see again no now this win is very important for Anasa in their quest to win the league title for the first time in 7 years. In 7 years, close to 8 years in here. In fact, the last time Anasa won the Saudi Pro League title in 2019, 2018-19. And then Kofi, I got only 2 wins. I got 4 more games to go. Saudi Pro League number 34 matches.
Yeah.
And it's Anasa for any 2 wins out of their last 4 matches. Imagine Saudi Pro League. Yes.
Okay.
Now see, so far table no towards is here. Kofi. Say Anasa for 79 points. And Ahila was 71. So 8-point difference. And a Domumi and Untem. And Elali for was 66 points. So meaning they are in poor position to win the Saudi Pro League for the first time since Cristiano Ronaldo joined them.
Okay.
And you see, Kofi, so Asha. Ade abakwa dodo na edi pa Ronaldo ti. Ade abakwa dodo na edi pa Ronaldo adapa na say okọ won ontimi form NJ major trophy. Ontimi form NJ trophy papa bia. Enti obahwa Ronaldo was so frustrated. Say he seems like almost strengthen other teams, you know, ahead of Al Nassr. Bo mu da bi o mu G League. Ama na anu ye kro tie sen ko mo bo no kra bi. You get a point? So, say they didn't come up near so. Anasal is so closer to win the Saudi Pro League, you know, for the first time since Cristiano Ronaldo joined them there. And Kofi, a very good news for Ronaldo. A man bragging right. More knows what me then. Akasa. Because my country say post-European career on Messi, no. Messi are quite more successful than Ronaldo.
Yes.
You get a point. And you know, so the force okay, yeah, you know, they are growing free Europe. Echo different places, you know. Sign a echo the Mayan, particularly at a point a year in a young fear near the echo anymore. And I'm a Ronaldo frustrated, but I think so at this point, you know, or a very, very happy man after the game. Where quite know, even though Shane go, where celebrations are now Ronaldo, yeah, it means a lot for Ronaldo say Kofi. While winning this particular game. I put 2 in poor positions or more better than Abeji League, you know. Now, Kofi, at the end of AC, Niamana assassin or Anasa Bobo Kunmono. The master brain behind it, Papa Richmond, then 2 screens, you see. Jorge Jesus.
Okay.
The 71-year-old Portuguese tactician. One of the brain master. Behind Anasa for scintillating performance, the outstanding performances are Anasa they made this particular season. Here, Kofi, my man can't say me see. This man over here, Jesus, on said I need in the European coaching terrain. But I tell you, say Kofi, Okra vast experience in management. Kofi was our coaching 20 teams, 20 jobs, and a 71-year-old over here, Jesus. Why in the managerial career? Now, he's a coach, he knows how to get the job done. Sometimes your coaches be on Kofi. So you want to take proper and sunset day out of Anabra. Or Baba get the job done for you.
And depending materials out there could tell.
Depending. But Kofi, I tell you, say your coach be answer there be a man who say good materials no betting do my AB.
Yes, and
you get a point. You see. This NSR team, my country time and again say, me in terms of quality, I was Saudi Pro League in one. I'm equally the same as compared to the top teams. And enough because who team was Sadio Mane, who do fellow Kingsley Coman in attacker. A European team attacker. Yeah. In Medford Brozovic, he was starting majority of the European teams. You get a point. And sometimes, yeah, now the perception that okay, other teams no quality. Ahead of Anas and me, I mean, just added into so back. Mr. Till time and time again. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now, Kofi, before the season started, and Anas who said, look, at this point, the league now was a target to say a beji because of Ronaldo. And the Omoye said, full up almost squad. So they brought in Kingsley Coman. Joao Felix mo and other top guys and they do buy.
Yeah.
Then they force okay. Regardless of say some quality materials we now can already existing squad. We need a coach okra proven track record. We need a coach okra high level in terms of winning mentality. We need a coach otte kwanya fa so bossa di pro league ase. Enti yanko ni yanko pe coach Emra. Because they force Stefano Pioli and now they bet my boy. And you are really cast your monet in the sea. No, and I'm catch Papa even oh hey Jesus. So you think that you are the perfect man for the job, and you would bet me leading the mission for Anasa to win the Saudi Pro League. And I'm going to Jesus by. Now, if you are beginning, no struggle kakra. But Kofi, after I Jesus. Settle down well. Anasa team. And proper understanding of the players, implementing the ideas, the coaching methodology, Kofi, they have never looked back. It will interest you to know. So, Kofi, Papa, if Jesus Abua Ama Anasa are winning 20 matches in a row.
20 matches
in a row, 20 wins in a row. I was studying Pro League. 20. I know. Or more be 8-point gap on the Saudi Pro League, so or more baby A League, and you see, but before baby says, I be down why I am for the be and quite high, because this man he has done it very well with Ahila. Because when it's a 2023-2024 season, when the Ahila come unbeaten, our Saudi Pro League, 34 matches unbeaten, they won 29.
Wow.
29 or more draw 5. This is the man. Or the Omuji League, or the Omuji Kings Cup, or the Omuji Super Cup. And to Omu who said, Okra that proven track record no bet my baby man as a baby ababe win a trophy no. Into Amadana buy so and pack coffee or do see I can only 2 matches. Now Ronaldo, ne daduni ne how nyina. Oh, Saudi Arabia or to the extra. Now coffee where? Once I me elite rich anti me pay reading. Now your friend writer be US in your friend Scott Fitzgerald. Now Scott Fitzgerald a book could be a book no talks about Benjamin Button. And the book no title The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Okay.
Now go Benjamin Button a character. Ya wono American ya wono 1918 and obe 2003. Now no yare be a friend of progeria. Now yare ni nyina na say. Say unyini no instead nka kofi normally unyina nka unyini kwa wanim ye wo aya akola na wanyina na wanyina ugura na fe wa be ye alumai na wuko. Ba ne de ne nya sa progeria ne age reverse. Redmond Fatu so no mo Facebook no hu ni pa na American book no. Age reverse. Unyini na asanka kofi nka unyini kwa wanim kofi, this is the book I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Ya wona oya akokora. Onyini no na odana akora. A exceptional medical condition.
Oh, okay.
Now, Kofi, Cristiano Ronaldo is a typical character of an example of Benjamin Button. He grows old and gets better.
Yeah.
He is an evergreen person. Because Kofi, what if 41 years so now we are not celebrating 40 first birthday. But Kofi, we are born a Ronaldo ebo. Still a holding the own and the passion, the dedication, and we can still Cristiano Ronaldo ewa. Kofi, I am mind blowing. What do you want to mean to us here? So nyeni pau. Say ono kwa dia no audio. Onyini daw. Kofi we baby o share ni go no pa, baby o jump duru ye Ronaldo at the share first goal. At the crucial moment 76 minutes. When the stakes were so high yesterday, and Ronaldo share first goal. And I can still come and be share second goal. So I think I go feel Ronaldo and ordering. Say ye di nkomo yi. Was 970 goals. Aka 30 obeduru enti omo da to say no metimi Ronaldo bibia mu na bam.
Yes.
Uye nipa na obo bra Ronaldo ni suma na so sua bi. Never give up attitude. I can do spirit. Turning the impossible to become possible. This man here. And Messi I no any own class. But if Ronaldo and so I say in terms of football near the original different level. I tell you. Enti Kofi amona baso. Nka the all Ronaldo scoring goals to the yehu. But the age no baby what do Kofi Oshe goals with an ordinary. This season Kofi about 26 matches in the Saudi Pro League was 25 goals. 26 matches scoring 25 goals. And to Po, he is the greatest ever goal scorer football has ever seen. The greatest ever goal scorer football has ever seen. That is what happened in our Saudi Pro League. And I wonder Metropolitano, never. In fact, game no kwaya one na. I didn't train a teacher for bebre and no coffee no more. Paul Kagame, Rwanda Mampany, and I know hobby. He was in attendance and Spain for among him and King Felipe the Six, or also coffee no or hobby. Now, coffee, I don't say Arsenal deserves more credit. Say no Arsenal ye team bia and Kobelusu. They deserve yes, more credit. Huh? What is it so far since they started Champions League, you know? From group phase ADBC semi-final, they still remain the only unbeaten team. Obian team is Arsenal. Even Bayern Munich now, yeah, Casa Bayern Munich, Arsenal share. And the last time Arsenal scored 13 games in the Champions League, no, we are unbeaten. No, Arsenal could do final of the Champions League.
Oh, okay.
Now Barcelona share 2-1.
Oh, final.
Oh, final. Eto ne Belletti. Enti the Arsenal here now. Say Kofi, Real Madrid NNA. What got 13 games unbeaten in the Champions League? Say Liverpool, and Odina and Nine, so no got 13 games unbeaten in the Champions League. Say Barcelona and Kofi Odina and Nine, so no got 13 games unbeaten streak in the Champions League. And we can easily make a genuine case say Arsenal never favorite to win the Champions League. Right, Kofi? I know you me the say you can't say more high. Ya na Debiano and one a besi. And you must about the word Chilebium Eddie Amamo. Me say Arsenal chance to win the Champions League more than the Premier League.
Yes. Me can't work on her.
What's that? Amode no fun no sa sa. And then idea a man Crawford Najidie any full confidence our Arsenal Musa or make me a BB Papa be in the Champions and they say Omni cannot and the pedigree. For the first time in Ra, Obio monitor again closely Biano. Arsenal displayed high level of character. And now Arsenal players attitude on the foot of play Kofi. Very good, different. Because after say Atletico Madrid take Atletico Madrid got their momentum. Okay, says we are David Ryan here. Antoine Griezmann hitting post near there. Yeah. Momentum now let's go Madrid garden was through bebre. I can say a very difficult as a bit my survival. Oh, Wanda Metropolitano. Yes. But Ateta changes no here. Only Leandro Trossard, Jesus money and the about game no. And I must a very chase no. And I could feel ever sound the dynamics of the game. And Arsenal for taking control. I'm also try to on my attack it. Team Atletico Madrid. And you know, it was a game of movement. Arsenal started well. Atletico Madrid bargained. It will be Arsenal movement to no drop here. Atletico Madrid sound by Arsenal. The last 10 minutes of the game, Arsenal sound bargain very, very stronger. And then because also where go Ruby and Yedman advantage Arsenal in the return fixture. Oh, where they home ho. And General Mikel Arteta, because he managed the game so well, so well. Now see. Who have branch here no Julian Alvarez. Kofi Enra only Griezmann. Enra the absence of Soloff Atletico Madrid. Because now omubo strikers are more profile similar. Omu nyina very good on the ball no yeah ball no domina no yeah the Griezmann 4-4-2 Griezmann Alvarez in the lead line. No more like a presence in the box. So coming up against tough defenders like Saliba and Gabriel, very difficult for you. Ultimate contest in terms of area battles, any idea. But we have branch here, Ferno, Alvarez, because we the position in the movement. Any quiet offers to step up since he don't let go Madrid in big movement. And now the penalty, no pressure will move. Now, me blame us and goalkeeper's trainer. Okoka se mi tell David Rice o njina mfini na we be bop pen nka ai o se keeper na nto no ko jina mfini Ojina ho anto ho because after penalty ni buy na mo reveal penalty incident na say ball white and some. And Arsenal goalkeeper stood and catch and say Ryan Jina mfini.
Ono say ball na penalty. Intine say goalkeeper no kaka say.
Yes, ball na penalty. Ball na penalty. But the second penalty na buy for Atletico Madrid no and they could win a penalty.
Yeah.
E be chase e dey no.
Na Ekotia
yes, Atletico Madrid and they right call.
Okay.
But from the first glance, the Obaka say a penalty, especially the position of Bebiano referee Ginano and Yadi. So after that review, no one say any penalty.
Okay.
And Yadi, so a very correct call from referee and now the Okodi game. So it was a match of equals.
Okay.
And you go feel and now the now and where did go let's go Madrid home on. We been inside the last 7 knockout games. Whether Vicente Calderon or old grounds, any new grounds one. Diego Pablo Simone and Lusu match in the knockout phase. Oh, the home frontier English team that.
Wow.
Listen, yes, listen, City Home, Liverpool, Man United, Tottenham Spurs, and then Arsenal day. Akwaaba. And it was a fair result. And I had my return fixture in the stadium, and I bet you. Because seconds pay. Me who story be an any who say need who come say Madrid for Pekivicha Parashkeria. And a reporter says almost Pekivicha Parashkeria dia. And almost first can come Vinicius Junior home magic Kivicha Parashkeria.
Sir.
Na emissary. Is it?
Yes, it is.
And going to be one of the biggest ever disrespect in football, any injustice. The American story when come one say, hey, do see here? I think 2000, I stand to be corrected, 2009. Emra Munisika can't eto Nkoji Ibrahimovic. Ma do one me na meti mesi meeting na just na me sreko. Obi mu abaka say bi amabodam.
Na nya dam. Enyanko we wadwene.
Unisika can eto Nkoji Ibrahimovic. For what reason? And just I money now come into everybody be more doing Guardiola on pair before na sem no. And was uncle Man City the other year today the Sunday and Barcelona. How on earth and all this cover eto won say me Nkoji Ibrahimovic.
You.
And this how they go be say this am see BM dia. Kivita Kvaratskhelia is a fantastic footballer. But na level nya no vini.
Sir.
A structural problem ni niam bi asisi or Real Madrid ho no na ama niam akobon nka vini de ko vi. Kvaratskhelia anya na level no.
Mate me da se eno the tactical man ocean na otene nka se amana ni nsem no wode ne kirem AC na yenkwe na messages ni yenkonyi bi infro. Was it good morning Brakofi? Was say I am teacher Kojo inside University of Energy and Natural Resources Yusunyani. Was say Arsenal or win the UCL. Yeah, that's the pass the message in the aba. Was it good morning Akwaaba Sports? Was say I'm watching you live from Nsuatre was it Nsuatre Ifri Tite Amanan. So was say Akwaaba Sports, you are doing the great work. Yeah, that's the Pamo Fire. We hashtag Kwaku Holidays GH the messenger or the aba. What say I'm watching you live from Nsuatre. My prediction for Champions League final is on Bayern Munich and Arsenal. The Gunners, yeah, that's we people's Maranatha, the messenger or the aba. What's it? Good morning, Akwaaba Sports. What's more fire? Watch you live from one we free boy, the messenger, honestly, the aba. What's it? Ochi, thank you for speaking and giving we the Arsenal fans the hope you. What's we pray. For you always in the mom, the Arsenal supporters, mom, man. You greeting to Osofo Beneza and his wife, Linda. Greetings from UK, way from Foster, Kwesi Asante. Yeah, that's why. Good morning, Tago. What's say and your crew? What's say I'm Zechariah of Obuasi, at the distance of course. What's say referee of this year UEFA Champions League have decided to take the loss of the game into their own hands. Why? Was it started from Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain, and yesterday too it happened again. Why? Was everybody should go and read Lot 12. We are Zachariah and the message of the from Boise at the Bayern. No. Was he watching you live from Nkranza? Was he greeting to Sister Mercy of Brikumpatasi? We are Ajay Evans, the messenger on the Banana. What's a good morning, please? So I say I am Cody and Zima. Watching you live inside Kato. Was a greeting go to or Kato Praga Rades. You, yeah, that's the pass audio message in the about. Say, Tago, your life inside Crasso Rasgood, Barbarian shop. Was say, my increasing goes to Hussein Adams and all Barcelona fans from Rasgood, the messenger. Honestly, Eddie Abba. Was say, Arsenal dismantle and let's go Madrid. We, Anani, Kunsu Kojo Krum, the message, honestly, the Abba. Was say, I'm watching you live from Jenny. Was a greeting to Ohima, worker at what, Kato. Somebody man story bedden. Okay, you. Yeah, that's we. David Andy. Quite in the messenger. Honestly, Eddie Abanonum. Was the priest I go ask Hussein Adams that did he watch the penalty against Bayern Munich? Was it happened again yesterday against Arsenal? Read lot 12 you. Yeah, that's Zechariah. The message beyond dear Abba. Kwaku holidays message na yedika kadada. Yan twaso na yemremo ewo haseni yan kopa uisu infro na yemra na yemfa fisem no entwaso emfa emma aha. Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba sports arena no pi ya bisinkonya ya di ebro shannon so non duba ni ya page mu de free to media ne no chino na afoforo abetwa so e de ma kwape se e beta tianka na nwumri se de Akwaaba sports extra no ebetwa so na yakwa ni mo say am enjoy the show live and clear at Afumim airport we I starboy in the message awade aba was say this is actually the final before the final you gentlemen was say Scotland 1-1. It's not that child is you. 5-4. We saw on Thursday. That's the Tuesday. We yeah, Anani. You yeah, that's why. What I'm on now. Namu de mununumu na monsri. Yes, opotomo na mbe yama ye you is every so. Wana bu zampa. Ese pa na kwaje tawa. Ye nyina ye wa. We shall see. Ni akase wan is eko. O kampe no mbo fu se omo mpa yama. Mumpaya jai, but Mumpaya now when you piano, Mujibina. Was watching the show live and clear at Ahafimim Airport, Champion Kofi Tago more fire. Was still Arsenal or eliminate Atletico Madrid. Grace to Yasma, Koje Space and my lovely father. No joke, we starboy be in the message. Was it Mr. Adam Sebona? Good morning. We Aiti. In messenger honestly Eddie Abam was watching you live from Gomoa Apam in the central region of Ghana. Was keep up the good work. Was greetings to my the new taxi driver in town, Kramo and his wife inside Brukum, New Biadan from Alex Kwanza, the messenger or the free central region Eddie Bayanom. Was good morning Kofi Tago. This is your boy under fire. Watching you live from Sunyane Yahima Yi Suru Roofing company more vim more fire yeah that's it so the message no Eddie Abana pia and also yetimi Eddie Afro Eddie Ama na yemre na yentisim na yemfa fisam no entwaso emfa mam na afisam ya de eba na yeba start Eddie free Augustine Ahefo ono a former blaster striker na wadin komo was it 2026 World Cup ye hwen me say Ghana yebetimi akopie mu is a group we wo mu no ye ni omambi ti say England Sasso and Croatia na fi Panama ewo group mu no was say one day Nigeria chere ne say yebetimi akwa ya de was say man for bebre na Nigeria ewo team no but ohwe team no boys ne di tem sampa World Cup yeba ko be yebe yem ne abo why not Ghana ebetimi akokodin etimi akonanim Augustine Ahemfo ne koma wodi atodwa afa Blasters World Cup ye hwe ne say yebetimi akopie mu na yetimi akobobi what say one day ojire mapase Ghana yebetimi akọ na yetimi akọ ya de Nigeria echere ne sa Augustine Ahemfo yum ya semo Augustine akọ say okay yanto aso na that yankofa Augustine ne nsema ese wadi atodwa efa World Cup nyame ya adoma aka 42 days ebasui.
The first World Cup that Ghana participated in, I believe that most Ghanaians never gave Ghana the chance of going through the first round because we had played a very bad AFCON preceding the World Cup. So we came out of the group and so nobody gave us the hope. But then we went to Germany. Though we lost the first match, we went ahead and played well, and then we went to the second round. 2010 was a step ahead, the quarterfinal. And then whatever happened, happened. Let's also hope, because I think that a lot of Ghanaians have written this team off, but I don't know because I am not God. I only hope that we can go out there, first game against Panama, put up a good show. Should we win? I think that the England match, for me, my hopes are very high because I strongly believe that we can harm them. And then we can look at the Croatia match when we get there. Because we're able to beat Panama and maybe have a draw with England or beat them, then we are through. So it's just a strategy. We can do it. But then also, it's up to the technical team, supporting staff, the FA itself. those that have been entrusted to run the team, to put strategies in place, specific strategies in place to be able to propel us to get to where we want to be. If we go to the next round and we come out, so be it. If we go to the next round, we are able to progress again, that's fine. But I wouldn't be that person that we are going to win the cup, because it's a very difficult competition. The World Cup is a very difficult competition. We can go through like Morocco did, but they did not just get there. They had to work. They had to work to get to where they are. Currently, Morocco is the under-20 champions of the world. So then you have to know that they are building something very good. If you watch the Olympic Games in Paris, their under-23 team played so well. Most of them are also part of their current national team. So it's a progression of what they've planned doing, and it's working for them. We need to begin to invest. If we think that it is soccer that we want to concentrate in, we need to try to invest, because we can't be good in all the sports. So you tackle one sport that you think you'll be good at, and then you invest in there. Like Jamaica, athletes, they don't care about anything. But when you get your world champion, you see Jamaica. Small countries that we know nothing about, Bahamas. We see them because of athletics. Now, Namibia is coming up. In the area of soccer, they are coming up, but athletics, they are good. So if it's soccer that we think that we can, all of us come and improve, let's invest there and make sure that we are able to get a lot of talent and push them. But in this country, you see, we talk too much, I think. Everybody knows what they are supposed to do, but when they are in charge,
you we and summer every Augustine and Hemfo Nakati Eba and Nochi was say one or your coach. Nemum at the Crante say one coach or Ghana Haro was say a quiet say club officials no F fast any coaches in Edino was say nya coaches in Saya or Mon Sampo clubs in Enfabu Enfamom and to Zawano some may be sad one Augustine and Hemfo so become party was it there was a man for air council was a one who's one stretch.
Myself and Siki Akono, all of us are coaches. Even though you don't see me out there coaching. But I know myself. I know my knowledge. I know what I know. I read a lot. I research a lot. I'm very inquisitive. I want to know what's happening. So for me, the reason why I've not coached in Ghana, and people can take my word for whatever they want to take it for, I don't like the attitude of club officials in this country. That is why I have never bothered myself to be in coaching. I don't like their attitude towards coaching. Coaches are not respected here because they have made themselves not to be respected. So for me, I don't want to be part of that type of whatever. Somebody was telling me I'm scared. Scared of what? I'm never scared of anything. I've gone to a lot in struggles in life. But one thing I always say to myself that because I don't know what is going to happen in the next moment, why should I have to kill myself? Well, maybe next moment will be heaven. So I'm never scared of coaching in Ghana. Scared? No. But I don't want to be part because they are not respected. If you listen to the things that club officials say about coaching, there's nothing to write home about. Because Ben Kofi has written a book about coaching. So every coach in Ghana should get that book. Everything is in there. If you take that Ben Kofi's book, there was a time I was on GTV and I said this, and somebody working at the FA said it's not true. That Ben Kofi has not written any book. Written by Ben Kofi, approved by FIFA and all. So every coach should get that book to read. All the training, whatever is in there. He has written to the extent that he has even written about climatic, whatever. Sometimes because playing in somewhere like Kenya, Sudan, and all this, it's high altitude there. So you have to know what you need to do when you are going there. All these things are there, and coaches not even giving the opportunity to be successful and all that. It's in that book. Coaches should get that book.
We and then some Augustine and Hemfo, or no former striker, Edma or Minor, Ashanti Gunya, Wabako to Quanya, and some what they see, whether to Janano. Now, Augustine 7 does NC na Yentisimo or Daniel Opare, Obekaya, Blazer 2014 World Cup, Black Star Squad, no account be. And what I said 2014, no, your squad, Nekuta Mona, Naya squad, is in the mood to Panes and Komu Boboni, no Mutin Komanim, but Nyama Bissia. Sanya manesisi no enya de brem no ye de be show bia omo players ne kan bi mpenefo no anamfe so nyawa ho de ye so mo de guna kwam se de bia betimi aboa ama world cup na yisi ekwa nyama tima koye kama edema 2014 no mpenefo anantoto nyoma yi wo tre se na omo squad na mo den se ne nke se timi ya de pa.
We were mixed with different generations, from the under 17 generations to the under 20 generations with the DIU, Ajimambedu, and, myself with the Harrison and the Inkums, and also with the Asians and the Prince Boateng, Sule Muntari, and everybody. I think that it was mixed with all the quality players that we should have done. We should have really gone far. A lot happened at the 2014 World Cup, and then I would not want to blame it on anybody, but I think that we should just, as a nation, we should just do better. both from the federation side to the player side. We should all do better, you know. So it was on us, you know, and it was on the federation. It was on everybody. So you know, I'm not going to blame anybody specifically, you know, but I think we should do better.
We and some Daniel Opare what they are today. And what Osaka at the 2026 World Cup Yekui was it on your Jilema pass Ghana beat Makoya. Though your squad ne could have Ghana for Bebrina and ni Arishemu a squad in bats. Was it when you who say Adebakoye ye be the simple Ghana beat my qualify from group. You qualify from group stage now. One who say you beat me about 2 matches be Akwaaba.
It's going to be difficult, but trust me, you know, this football, anything can happen. Like I said, I really believe in these boys. Like the talent, there is no doubt. So they can go out there and really make things happen. They can surprise. Like people will really like look down, like they will really surprise you. You know, sometimes it takes an individual to change the whole game. You know, so if they keep up to that mentality, like we are here to play, we are here to win, we are here to build ourselves for the future. With that one spirit, you know, I think that they are capable of doing anything. For me, my expectation for them is to get out from the group stage. If we are able to get out from the group stage, we have a good chance to at least win 1 or 2 matches again. But I'll be really happy to see them get out from the group stage. You know, that will really make me happy because then that means that we are starting to build a team. That means that they are really aware now and then you understand. So, but for me, there is no doubt. I really believe in them. I think they are fantastic talents in there that can be really showcased.
We and Sema Daniel Opare or the Atuja and Nochi and now Otese Black Stars yen started na yen bedu timon emfanto we ne anye changes said ye wakoto atade se obehye ene odu udampe no awuregu na akofa we ahye na akofa we ahye na basa na e de how and see ebre ye team no chese yen bedu tim emfanto Daniel Opare.
We have talents in the team, incredible ones, fantastic players. But I think we need to build a team. I think we need to build it. Because like I said, sometimes you have talents, but you don't have a team. I wouldn't want to go deep, but the only thing I can say is that these players, they need to maintain them for a long time and then don't try to change. They can change it. Maybe if there is an injury, you know, then they can look into it and then bring somebody that thinks that deserve to be there. That's the only way we can build a team. But if we keep changing players like the way we changing our dresses, then it's not going to help because every time when it's like that, it means that you are breaking the team, you know, they are not coming together. We need to keep them, we need to encourage them and then put them together for a long time and then we can build a team.
We and then Sema Abrante Daniel Opare, one Eddie Atuja and Anope Yadebi Edan, our Akwaaba Radio 98.1. Na Kojoa Samoa, one and is a Juventus Academy, I is Ghana Hasino, one and a chief executive officer, I is one Dano. No more ebo lower TAB. No, Chese, Nyoma who they so muhu many sino. Kojo said, do baby, I know I'm a shoko. I do have no place in Abamu. What's officiating? And yen, and what character boys is a me, Minko Tresica. Na mongo in a match. Na tano dear once any say or no edibamo. Kojo enkoma say wedding.
It's not easy, and the fact that you put so much energy, so much effort to see these kids developing, and sometimes, majority of the times, officiating it can be very bad. And I always tell the kids, there's no way I will engage in any officials for you to win games because it never works or it never did work for me. And even if I do that for you, that means I'm not helping you as a player. You have to put in your best to play and win. And these are the challenges that we are facing, like in terms of the lower division, in terms of unfair officiating and sometimes indisciplines and all these things. Sometimes giving red cards that doesn't make, just to frustrate your team. Sometimes also penalties. At times you could play over additional minutes that doesn't make sense just to come back and all that. I feel like if we are also to get better in that aspect, it will help our development. My experience, I don't say what people say, I say what I know based on what I've seen. It hasn't been easy, honestly. And the best is because, you know, they are kids and it's not most of them that have that courage. Mostly they get very disappointed when the referee gives, let's say, a penalty or reward a penalty which doesn't exist, or some kind of officiating. It frustrates them. And mostly I always tell them the best is to do what you know. Just give your best, play what you know. At the end, if you do your best, the whole people around the stadium will know that you are doing your best, and the rest you leave it for the referee. So we've seen so many worse things, scenarios, different games, and we just hoping for a fair game.
We and then some Kojo Samoa or the Atuja. Nanua ewo ye nua Dominic Frimpong na ye na se you see fanasa chips a go pie mo ho na Central for needing komo and omobuza ne se the tia nya ne se kotoko dwumedi no oso nya open na no ana chipster say why not se koba se mpedefo efre ne se wo me emfa dwumedi na wono Yusuf Alasa chipster no obekọ ne komasa sante kodoko CEO no otimi akọ adwuma no
24 February baby. So far, we are really said I'm capable. Why not? I'm the mommy. Why some the mommy capable. Why not?
You we and some Yusuf Alasa chipsa or the atuja and anope ye di ema. Na ye we ye na se no ye no etimi ekọ so na nura enya report frɛ kwame obi ema report no chire wian mu kaka bi mam no so wasade report ban to by Facebook or pictures ahoro ahise ho esco members no na bi mo ho bit ze Fred achimu no mo nyina ho eduana mpenefo brikum cheze mpenefo o mo nyina etimi ekọ na face football people no bebiri na so etimi kopie e wase a ahise mrepam kwame obi e de amanebo no e de be ema na nura nsabode no Baba Aluta wono ene ise kwagina madama aduana FC brikum Chelsea ana face aduana mpenefo nyina na okwagina omo nyina anam no we ene nsema hodo a nana domahene edi emana ene amanebo ahisi odi magana fo nyina
mia me boss adabogu obia nim na Ghana ha wa be kase wonim adabogu bia no na fise afina woba oye TV brother ni pa bia no nyina e da ba bru enu afrempon ani na bus ase ya brekum Chelsea e ojije se e pa info so be chawa esiwo and the board director kunyina so be chawa ya ma na nei ayefe na yewura osaje for siade Dr. Ajima Bado to sumiro wase ade a ato abada no ani na busia no e na brehu bebre se otia ne na achia Oma ewa adapo kukura ni kama kono bidi kan ababidru ayewe ase na mo wantimi ama ayi ne papwa ahye ewa adapo ku enai se oma abusia no pole titiskano 1 billion ze sompa akwana na somo do mai kuro adiana football club de ku Chelsea no ode bo ana na maame asidomo danse kwa bi wo ho Sabrano, Nateroa, or Nobody, I'm be ready. No, you also there, as I want to go. And Fabi as I sign on, you can say, in the trial, and once you say, and a woman's heading on, they are one or is any piano, and to know 1 billion. Say, Abusian, Nema, and then Papa, the Semo, Mufamo, Jaco. Let us be you. The two Chelsea, Abiana Football Club. That's where the guy and Sassy. Sika, Wale, and it is 200 million. Equansa, Emma Busia. Now, Abiana Football Club, players, also, every common Masano. They only have 20 million, it is million. Adur. Indeed, Abusia, you might be a Compano, money, and anything, you know. Nina ya kwano tofano tibasemo asidabia owa yewura na nkasa ewa ha
you we any day free ba nura sabody ahode say course so Chelsea na aduana 20,000 Ghana cedis na mahene ama isi abrante na 3 years contract or sign no and it's ka go nyina no 1 billion omode ma omo ana aduana FC do be players no so omo to bottom timi 20,000 na 2,000 Ghana cedis e ka ho ama omo wie ye no omo timi NFF fent videos no e bi twegu awe Facebook na aduana FC IC statement omo da seda e de mo bibia se no a omo beja ye ni nyina no omo da omo nyina se is a statement no by Facebook when da saso na brekum Chelsea is a statement almost do bibia se no ade esi no ometro support no e de ema ya esi abrante na ye no etimi ekoso kama na Dominic Frempong ne papa e de aseda emodru e de ema Ghana fo nyina brekum Chelsea na feduana esi se omba ye bebe mu e de no e betro support ma ye no wo mo ye e wasomdwe kwan so
ya to ye nyina na se ne de ma twere ampon se nyankopon awowa ye atam na de share na so na ye kra no ba no bia nsi e wi ma tadi na se na de ma twere ampon na se e kwaso bi ma e dansa me man e maburu na nanom e na me me wa famo breku na nanom atran konya na ase kese na mede ma wo mo ene ase man nyina mrantie ne Ghana man nyina mata akire na bani bia nsi aye ne ya kra na jojojojo meda Ghana fo nyina ase titiru ne duana ane ye Chelsea ene ada clubs na ma ka ne nyina mede na ase ma wo
you we ene nsema Dominic Frimpong ne papa e de atoja ye kwa homa no so ye ne the executive chairman Edema Brekum Chelsea obena na kwa meketia e online so na ye nkodi komo chairman good morning bajana pombo kodie
namna demo
ye de nyame ase eno ye nyina nim de si ye nua Frimpong ye na yise e course no yakwa aba ayi se bedu fiaso midwe kwan so Brekum Ghana man nyina 8 na no pi as executive chairman Edema Brekum Chelsea
kofi ibi kan eda obibia titu wasadi for Dr. Ajman Badu.
Hello.
Yes, back.
Line break kakra ntinka.
Which is also
okay. Ene mami sam fra back see mami fra back. Yo ye da se panti mami en fra papa back na ye ne entwa so e wa se aha e Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so we know e Akwaaba sports arena anopi ye di emma abra isi team ni nyina e ofiase e se enche ye besa akobium na ye ne the executive chairman obena na Kwame Ketia etimi akwato so e di fro na nkomo bia ka echi bia bomadian etimi e di amount na anopi abra isi ye kasa na shionum nkomo no ye di etwa so e di amount enti enche e besa anya obed back na nkomo no yetimi atwa so e di phrase aha e Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so medical card Chelsea nunduba na ya page mu e de free jumedie no so enti enche ye beza nya the executive chairman ubena na Kwame Ketia na ye ne etimi akotwa so e de free nra eye na e course so Dominic Frimpong eye no ayisi e ba so no na yetimi ahwese ne on betimi akoso ye kama etimi e de ama nyina enti ye me hese this time betimi anya na ya sama na wo kasa na line briki
yeah go feel say madam asi wani di kan meda obibia wonya kwanyan etimi getie mu wo funra na se nora bia titi wasagi for Dr. Ajman Badu ebeda na se wo support ahora what the ma you doing akura no ayi utama incidents ni sie ni nyina bepem sabre Ghana Football Association. I'm saying that I'm support. The supporters. It's a man. I'm there. I'm so yummy and sure. One cafe, I'm sure, and in Shakwa, no being so. I feel become police. I'm saying that master retama. There's a police be in the echo. Namra. A bomb woman, a economy fast, so we police night could be any mad the coin. Monsieur Damas, I say, become Division 2. Division 2, Division 2 league never become no. I must support. I say, has a look support to or more. Other subbonan, I say, or more Kumuha, young apostles for. Obia or support you be say Brekum MP East MP on a support or support you team at the core. No see a dom I say Dibu on a man kaya say Kwame on there on a swab on homogen power ya there on a sunyame or Shirano Yamin over Bogadia wo almost say ayade bo mo yo majuma because mo nyina wo Chelsea ndina mo de yo majuma ntati e fa say do ma say ona man hu kese but ozukura na ye nyame shira osuso we should be a title of my family no they were amazing because they are every day be as of for want to say there na echo it didn't be that because what did they are me adui it can be said this as our name and but I mean sure we be a be come mine or mama ba Omo Tom bread wo your friend say ram back to no.
Yeah.
Omo support. Ye de obi bia nya de say na nyama ibiri ho na me expecting so but omo ya mana broso. Ankopon issue obi bia we be doing support. But me ka asho bi enkuna say omo nkoso for omo support na omo paibo. And type be come to SCT. You need baby ako premier next season. You have a chance any that so come.
You and it's no and the bit maka say Ghana ma muni nyina ena nra omokopie mu awase dance me you see yenua Dominic Frimpong na ye na etimi course no.
My because my mom nyina that you say unza na minister koreka say onti kora wanti obi ama bona man. So go into mama do kwa my mom nyina na nyesa nya my mom nyina. Omo do o club no ho omo do my udu obi obaye obi a wenya say no as na Wednesday Tuesday Wednesday so dey bebre e wa adwuma me de obi bia asekofi obi bia
okay what the obedasi mom there but yan hwe nanti mi nu na say police for insaka mo true abrante friend Dominic Frimpong fama is so hwere nem kwan menim man for be so mo update so far send e say ho sem no city say
kofi I say ya kwana chino if there is anything I feel na ya be dia no so achi ba me da bia na me ka say obetima replace ma me na ba na papa na ba no continue play so mo but they say be dia chi na the update ama manfo visa beboa
you ba ode e be da ase we da kwa ase da die ye mfansi na nyame adoma ye nim se be sedi nkomo ansana se nyame 6 May no ye ne media mama achi no aba so kroma se Sunday ye be kwa hohoi no
yeah enye hohoi ke but ye nyen by the property minister by the close of the day no na ye hu baby a baby party a ye ko na the first it is na o kase kwa me ko ma but wo yire kwa me onyanware ndi no problem is
on ne ka wasi maya okrumo nam si no bia okoye na o
the family na matis ade ebu o ma no na ba ko je me bodire nyi
die wana
nya die wo sa ne ma no ya on tan kana na no o kana sabi en ko
police ni na ono ko bi na
police ni na kan bi an so kan bi sa ana what is so kan bi sa
ona yana na tu kwampe ya isi mina ko didi ba
that no ono so an kan bi sa go bi ya ba dia the community by the close of the day no we be who say ye ko tema na ho dey out
okay
there mra say ye ko ndini ye ko but by the close of the day na say ready to na ba nya dey say be dey e ko ba bia na ya protest ni age 3 points no
you ebe da say ye point we din komo
ye point ma me hu nya we din komo be ni
bati
baba pa me sure that you
mbati
yo shi ne do mani na to na okata na ma
yo maton better ba ye da say enti the second chairman obeda na kwa miketia na otene nka say wade asede modu edi ema adofo sempo mbae na eyi no omutim better omachi na yemfa we nso so na no chi no na eno yenkwa bedwafo na eyi odia wo ge man ko ye bi na so ko ye ne zaman na ba ko hwe mo de wo na no se me uzona se wato bag na mo de ko yi esi yamba wi so se jamais da pre back die ze guba ma yes ja de bru
wana na ma sha se fe yi ofi Dominic ni wore dey yare osem na in fact me can send back up in the course of the process and say no be an we say beba but esie wi no ye ma na chi kura na nya ni munyam hye and I can tell you we dey ye nya no correct we did it in fact everybody that is involved from the parents club Aduana Stars current club Bekum Chelsea, the association in Ghana Football Association.
Yeah.
In fact, the family, no way you possible. Even if the family need decided say come be a creative problems are.
Yeah.
What I say. So adeba kwana mepe sadie no how omu nyina ye coordinated na omu nyina eka boom ama enei fiti time asem ni see ye nkita hodie with the police and everything to the level say omatimi akora na chi wo de hwe yie na say any news surrounded when nipa pa ascend and samio enye ntem ha ya babi o ba hwe nipa
ma me 1 minute meta about say okay chairman
obi
na akobi akam
ma me mfa kwanya we susu na me nwoshi na nasafo happy birthday because nena na asafo awoda odo ni mine went na nara went me ama funeral na so but nena ye the birthday ntia me wo shi na coffee.
Oh okay yo usenso asembucha
usenso asem kakakra chairman
manan kama ntie
chairman mpajo ai na no do safo minim ne say executive council member wo Ghana Football Association but Bekum Chelsea no minim so that so ha because you na che
na that's yes you but be our positive ni be here a board member or possibly Ahmed club no no one of party
ana see we no betima here baby because you just
that ma say no for now na onya say ne contract nti say after no decide so we say there hano no shares wo ha nti me say meko ye fene say possible problem be no oba matches say anyway ye de vision na me ni ha no wase ye ne we nations no oba matches be bre ho akobate unza de taza say make say if asman wa Canada nti ni nyina na ka ho bi na mata menye de be eniwo na bifi say o wa obebabo ni wa na se wantuma maso na susu no ya kama match ne kosu bia ne yese oye bia na oye.
Oh okay nanka ye fans na ye nhye na hu ne mode moye ba de wa cheche ne say management ye okay pa
no okay dia na be
o se fans ne so eja ye de ehu ye different de ye bi
normally no utie enja dana o shin kase ana me kase better say ope nche mo bia ko be dan me na mama o se na nche mo ne sitie what dey say dan say o be kan ho asema branye sa na ye de ben etie what dey remember me chire business you no has a club no tua ka o ndi eduru ba bi na say enema bi wo na o hwe ni pan salary oje na oba amount to so spend one ho na hwe na edoso a utim stop no what ma say nye da bia na nipa no because all no so yire ne ma na efe na ngaza no salary say no obenya no ho nye ska bia kasi bia sa ndi say ordinary de na ba bebrebe sa na bosome na ma na so ne club ne transfer na nchechire mu niema bebree nti bibi wa oben a na ya cheche mu no wa hu se na esi ya de ben esitie nti nya de bi ti say but as a CEO no obetimi I decide say me contract so me renew and I say na odo was anya board member. There is a difference between board member and a shareholder. Difference room a board member or Chelsea and you betimi continue a board member we CEO no on a bit my decide say me renew and I me renew and as I said yeah me person me di positive achieve fully what must say nti any na yo no one decision
that's because me nya number de anka me ka chense ko onye board member nanka ye nyima obi nso nye CEO ne nanka
same bia wada same Canada wada nti se bia ajumre message the number na ma
but chawa
that's nya me sure yo uze na okasa
Kofi aye na dey in fact aye ni mo nyam she because ansem na me no kan ascend dance me o obi na gina no obi assistant coach Obed and a goalkeeper
keeper trainer
Emmanuel Adu now goalkeepers trainer so nie oh my ade Kofi ade na ye nimunyam hye yes I rewo nti we obi amu de nyefe but in times of the grief any bibia no Kofi tago amoye ni ye because we ni pay free krom akoye ko samobu adu Kofi say what I don't know so one for one show be a shoes mu a why obeka say a light keke because just think about it who are your coach and who na be final approval class player number team na wo mu no and who na be coach player nti players no kro mo nam no anadwo no omo dadwene ne omo bibia ye wo coach no dadwene nti sa personal attachment ni nyina you feel it instructions how dem player no nkomo ne digidi awo wo ni mu na plans ni nyina shegu a Kofi enye easy nti obia wo in fact reasoning tia emo mo wo mood no mo but no in fact omo a sika fam mo be boa ye na doma in fact say die doma di show too much show pani unim say omo nye ade na minim say nye den 1 billion die 1 billion wana me tese say am pa kiri saje faje mambadu 1 billion Kofi class no so ya ade even players no cry say club na but omo nso be keka omo nsa say the be omo nua no be hu say ni say omo nyina abo nsa and nsa no de omo be so isa for the ball and na abo what I say it is not about the anya for the consa ya say na omo say we boss but a gesture no say at least uyi bibi say yem famu ano and I think say because nipa no doso from this region aduana ene bekum Chelsea aye ni munyam hye Kofi e wo honom now I say the aye na jasem ni nyina na yes ananga wo bi ka jasam ansem no o the Ghana secret ni nyina aba nti em ba church na ana wo em ba church na okay em ba church na voice no china me em force aka why wo de fika maka me kai nsem ni nyina because say be very refreshed topic what you nyina ko yet fa 20 minutes baby say obi person o wi awa and you matiri ya okay ya either say obeje ma red card obeje penalty enye penalty etia o kind of bro say a penalty that does not exist and say additional time no bebo 6 hours actually we come Egypt for no ni mamutu si bo no mbo refinya mpon ya o de pa mbo 90 minutes just go pass na wapa I just want feel cry share no man o ya na dia so chama no we gentle for go be nsem no yemu kwanso na sese o Kofi say masa eno report o de man abo de dance o koju ko huma ase video Kofi ase o ye kale chida na nye wana di wurem wana di wurem o betina sese na chama o di bi ma e ko chama o fre chama no se nkomo no ni dey ni chama so nka hu se chama dia so no ka se ma okrumo na mzi hey wo de won ko bi wo de za okay no wo re ka da asaba na jano eno wo re fia se no ye na ni mabombo ni ye commentary no za na wo go hema wa twa kwa tete kwa ascendance na wa ko be bi na se fa aye hwe ma da bi na wa ko ascendance obi woni abre na izu wa ma na bo edi kan ne se ma ho na sa ma ne bo de e bi kan de bo awia di kan e o di I said yes enka we e yanko but who is that chama ejira ho ma no so also work Kofi yeah some me say chama ba be ka dodo na e wo de was so na de ba nti o say the refi bia en Kofi mega say no young apostles young apostles and so issue up rich say you ma me young apostles ba ho yes omu de sika okay esuma ma young apostles ura donfe ene si udamwa and so every 1,000 Ghana cedis say omo dey support family no and aside young apostles there so cry no ye few on echi no samates for nso be see echi okay and the nations FC and so eba be see echi we say ye na the guy she share tie no na be bre fi say ombe ya mana bo bia no num ho ba bia ansa na omo apon be na ye ne nhye no Kofi na enti sa okay omo de ne de no ameka say omo so de ne de no ha de na nka bia ball na ya de ato adakam so fo ya sorry akwakusie bete ho de no
anopa na afunu dampam na ya start ayi no okay nti wo ensabode kra na
abona
ubetumi ayi den ubetumi aba abebo wati ase ha nti no ni nyina aka ho ebi enema na wo de se ebo 12 a omu pagya body na yapon ayi so go fi sana na
enu ade
ne si nti wo se teams ni timi fi won tem a na because of time na no mo de ye ni omo be sie abrante ni ti go na after that time na ye bia ni akire bi anti other teams na buy na ofi omo buy na mze ye no kra no na omo sorry so ana ne ye mu bi ye ko ne nim se sa na
ne tie
ade ne tie anti e kodu ye kra ne nim se odampam no mo de twen ye Chelsea as a club no anka ye be hwe a na nkomo akra abrante no kra but anyesa nti minim se ye no bibia se de papa kan Hasbrook supporters
na mo diga be say unbreakable dey okana
yes unbreakable ok and afi mega break member of parliament elder Simon and Pabin ofi yembo elder and so
and na chama ka say Christ Redeemer Church
yes Redeemer
so almost support constant communication in fact let's tell the elders so said on one can say yenke ni nyina mum right na yenye no one said be ya been skipping na man nko say oh ade na wa mu we mu din nti obia in fact obia
the premier class ni nyina
obia
even esi clubs ni nyina obia free no obia be so
individuals
yes individuals akufi a friend no team na kwa ni later akwa say amufa dwantoa ni team
na
so
bogani o
ebeka
bogani o me pa
ngovi enra na enye easy wo krum ho
na mutala
and enra Dominic asem bi o ka kire bi so be so gidin pa on Saturday anwumra Sunday ni eshutu no em say abrante ne gidin wa abra wa hudin a
waje
ogiye ni bi we enra de esi wo asen ho no kofi net se de penin kese bi pa ye na no mu ye ni kru no so no na delegation a
muje si nti red armband ni bo no
yes
and Dominic picture there oh okay smart thinking there mo enda be mo ya che
oh abrante ni film na
oh okay
I think it's
because as just in bantem woman so say Ghana ni Jesus asema all of a sudden so based on this no mo next match no say say ka munya bibi say na ka mo shegu su ana my plan bi am the surprise here next match
well
what I say something like e bi abana na say Jesus bi am shegu su to show oh
bana no so why
o bana ne de o ha ye
de obi de o de adwuma hye ne san wo ze kura na
se na make
na de be
na ne da bia na dwere ne ye ne
tata no mo frebe 1 billion
mama ya kana na je ne rich edika de tata no
ah okay
say ne edika yi bi dada enti ko fi sap
eno de no na mo de koya entete
bass ne de ndi atete ba ko de bo bass ne nko ye no fi ndi atete
munya foforo
twa na etu nti ba ko so ho
ba
ko san ho kan na etu ti ba ko di go fi ye be de obi bia se obi bia ne support eno a FA delegation e ba ye RFA Central Regional RFA chairman Frederick Achi e ba ye en koto company koto supporters no e show up enra pictures bi ana koto fo no e wo koto company fo no show up Ashanti Gold 04 ko fi eno mo show up
Ashanti Gold 04 bani abro
ma me ne kasa ye friend no first love appear was say or to nkra de ma house no kotoko
sesi amu bai
so ma ba
Ashanti Gold 04 munya money abresa
we MC
so no mo board
okay
onya hu ade na say
house ne kotoko na de your plan
we no mo
ba na no ya house ne kotoko na be to mura we o de ye fo ni agro ni go
no be vie mo Ashanti Gold 04 so ye mo ye no mo ase ofi o mo so e bai any family no obi bia nra obe support e brekum Chelsea ma ye koye ma no e fe Ghana Police Service de papa kan nra
na asana na ni kan
so the team rent no ono deputy CEO we dey ana no be part of it but get ye wu member just no obi bia or support so na chairman kan ma na Tom Bread ye ma me Tom Bread do bang na ni mo no Kofi o mo show up e be support supporters
na ya de pa Chelsea man name me mani nyina amede mo oh chale ama ya de eye ne so kra wo video say ba no ma giba bia oh ma ya
na osaje fu na afi aduana team ni so aye ne omukọ ni nyina adomuti Samadan LED aduana delegation team no Samadan so e ba e na Luther eni gina say de na Luther ni gina ni mu ye bibia atapoku govi obi bia nra getting involved Emma yekusi Dominic no we ye more elder abaso ne dia ne ba late
okay
elder ya call na contem and elder thing say team na movie na we asat and right nam kwamu ba kra no na they check it up on say ya babedu and the next to go via more elder Simon and Pabia abaso
yeah that's it enti o dia seda na 02420 momfa bonam phone mami 02420208 eh mother can one say bonam phone no on say what's all light na dumunu kra na na ozintimi no ha this an say tie kakre bi ne enko say ye no ka so boko bi woni tie na achi
ni nyina free more than no
o ma ye de
ya more than mo ma me kwada ntema nka we nyina si ye o me wo adera obe ye
yanko de yanko
that mo your report I on your report I been say me sorry ani o mo duru kuma as
no mo nru ye
da bi me sunya
wan sunya me nyan
oh me medicine for you 14
dey
14
oni mre yawo
Kofi
ye
ben force ye sukura ija him
okay
obia nim se abrantie wuo no eya ni mo bia wuo we obete a onya sympathy bi mfama boy no na busua
yeah
na sani amamre kire no kire se nipa free mu o se ye na ye den hihie bi go akwan mu finally eno de ye de prapra na chi kura they say ya ye bibi awie already e course o asen dansame a in fact it was an occasion to remember but Kofi nipa mienu group baako na nipa individual baako na mpese mebo mabaso first of all Ebrekun Chelsea supporters and especially man
man me yezo mo say kan yi mema na
but Chelsea supporters no but Kofi sometimes ade to wani a nsa ade bo ebesi untimi nya ho hwe na mo no the people around you na be comfortable
yeah
and omo kire sa ade no omo kire se omudi team na chi nsuo mu awia mu where from vigil night and candle night and any idea before vigil night and the day of the incident ade chi omo ba ha ni idea in fact omo ya ade e mo ma abaso Kofi abaso bo biem e ko de ama nana osaje for si ade yo ajimambadu doctor the second the oche sono cool sono mene sono oja Kofi say ubedi domani mo ye leader it is your duty to impart omo di wachi and anytime a bibi besi bia fa aduana ho players ho ni ade even Ebrekun Chelsea ho nana ntwentwen na nanse nana disappointed da undisappointed da this is what we expect from leaders. Oda enwa tem nkomo kra metete e kire se nka yie no obeko bi o
yie bat no ni azi
no ni ha BBC ni kwan no ntimi nya de emma ero he nkrofo otu omo atapoku kan wa ta di baba lutamu nyina bodo so madam omu nyina na kire se in fact na nani di ayie na chi Kofi ya proper na chi kra na eno na hia nti se no mo ma na nso ho a o ha mo check up kakra wona busuafo no nso so yes, obey nipa de ofri man wo ye de
sir
oko
mate
na Kofi mu next away game no bass na bedu na you ready obi na simi misa
obi se bisa bedu na you ready then you ready campaign benya bass akọ
na benya bass akọ
sise
we Kofi me ye so say na branded team bass and can incident we nsi
anya sie we nti sa na ye na begin nti for na de
no na me pay tie
iyo 02420207573003 freni ni komo kakra na no chi no na ye mpege ma no za bibia bakode ma yinti we
ya tago
yitio
na mo ye de
bako ye ho ye pa
ene de mi ko ayi na mi ko Kenya ti bedu ami na police fo ayire me de ya bo me search
na sa na de no we so gas force wana o mo bo search say wonya bon na wi she on
me so mo search de mo fi mo ye bi so wi ni me o
okay
Ami fa kwa ya sina me ntia bla attack mo ayi wa
ye bre no konti wo de ntia no wi na fa from
asna de kwa asna o 3 be say ga show be film ati ko ba be ya asna film
okay
That's what I want to
you, yɛda man, yɛda ase pa. Na yɛasɛ chiwa, we knew one. Asɛ nkɔbɔ krɔ no. Ya gyina hɔ sɛ meyɛ mehye so. Mutala bibia bɔkɔ deɛ.
Bibia bɔkɔ Blagofi.
Ayi paso fo, yɛnti wɛ.
Blagofi apɛ deɛ mamekyia. Mara deɛ wonu ngi eti a wo hye bɔ mara ba so no. Mara mwa wo hye no. Ɔmo na ma wo hye nti ma kɔ yi no.
Na den o hye ni ma ne neda. Na obi ankɔda ne dem.
Na wo hye mara de bo shoes.
O hye fine no mana mfa bia na.
Wo hye mara de bo shoes nti na wo ti ma kɔ yi no.
Sɛ na wafa na o hye de ɔmo hye kyerɛ na sesan na.
No ne ɔmo nenam. Na mara de bo shoes nti the time na ɔkɔda yɛ wɔ ti man sɔre. Mara ma de tie si na apai.
Na sɛ na no sɛ o hye na nani da wa na.
Na ni da ona Blagofi na ni da ona na shoes no doso. Man de bo shoes, man de bo shoes, o man na tiki ma.
Okay.
Ira went man so no. Ani tira no ka so bo mana ba so no.
Okay.
Ani tira no ka so bo mana. Na Blagofi we no so no division 2 for no so ya mo aba so division 2 for no. Mo so be dey. Omo so be boy. Yemo division 2 for na ba so Mr. Santam. Omo ya de pa. Anti Blagofi kru ho de ye pa.
Na o de kwame obi free. Bora se bona ka mo da kwa adwuma open. Omo se ma.
David me man come mi kru ho ye.
Na nyina kom man no asem na ze kwame obi kan. Obi a wo ma mane no wo se ma ho ma do so ho.
David me man come mi kru ho ye.
Go. Good morning.
Morning, Blagofi.
Yeah, why you yenti we?
I'm a father, I'm sure no chief for.
You yenti we.
Me ja matra but na me chief share dance na Saturday night. Blagofi, mama ene na so do ka so kan. We ka ma bi ache. Papa de yago po buju so na pa no mana. Ta do na de bia o ma ama for na onye sa do na ko so. Ya me mo bi ara no kuta. You ku chance you mo bi aba so.
Yati.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Mr. Kuna Duniana.
Bajanyo.
Na bibi abako de ete onkache.
Ni ado mbako.
Yo, Mr. Kuna Duniana.
Network no frapra na ukura mawati.
Bajo se.
Network no.
Okay, yo, Mati.
Bajo de.
Mi ado mbako.
Yo, mi nda fi Amsa maka blasa hoton kakra. Amsa blasa hoton Fatima na samoja ni mintorimo ekono. Sa bloton di amsa magana for no mu nda so. Na no place ya ma bai. Play aben pa na sibi go bitwa be ni chaka sa blasa de ni so bitwa ko dudobi. Okay. Ntini ama fo ka bi sa blasa de no ko ya no ko no. Ko sa be ni nda so bia o play bia ho. Ya captain kura rebo na obora de doro kura bara kwa America kura ase sidi ma kwa giru mu se de bi ntimi hu onkuni ho ndi amagara fo na you need interest to play dia ho se dia o yi wonda so na ni nya me ya de ma kwa sira chance be boli jara
no chance ni match baba te ba ko ye ni ho fo no yes ye ko nti mfa se ye be kan sa se match
ya no show mo de na sa ma ji de mo fa play na wo firi mo no mo ntimi ni ma ye
Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello. Network in here. As one thing.
Good morning.
We have a body.
Nyamia domboko.
You yentio.
Me mo haba sinde mo mpanyifo a na yuko ja yenia no akusi na chi asindie no yemo mabaso pa. Na rutini chema be kan ya timu se na enye bete na me debato mo ma ne ye se kama. Ye betire oze domanye oyade ya boy ngodu kia contract ya na we se bagusa panyin no. We contract iska otu enye nsambodi.
We dey ma papa na ma no mo dey ma.
We dey nsambodi be phone ntonche obewi na obe futu afra be kan nsambodi a amwa ma me no papa be bantonche. Na mi chiro mo pa no mo ye.
We dey papa shidu a be ja filisem.
Ko bi we dey nsambodi a.
Yeah, that's it ba. Hello. Ye when you. Judu yentie we.
Ano pa ebe na mase e karza yele ho asem na meka bi o se we na aba no Dominic e pa bi na wa bi ama saa kru so foro ti ye da sra se Chelsea ne bi ana se o obeye bi nti next time bi bibia na am twam ani de kuro e ka talent na wo kuro so wono no because o ze na ka obeko de nipa but saa we na see you know well the kwan ama kuro so wo fo nti say ebia in case of say bia players na saa na ma bibia na next time no mo twam ani so na mo ka talent na wo no from the car yeah fine na bamra so ay de bia ma hofo no
mate ju ya da sipa ofa bibia ba ko de fa yewie
ami adom bibia bako
iyo ma yinti we ofa
ana wa cha won fa se na
obeti
na Hussein say asana ball ni penalty
ofa sa referee na anya na
referee anya wa mistake na wanya wo Hussein wa ba transfer so ni penalty onya penalty Hussein onimbo ahwe onimbo mpati ball no
wafa titi wontimi attack sa sa onimbo ahwe obi ani na ni esi odi hu no se no titi enu referee ni ka say referee je penalty but okohwe van no
yellow card na ere na stand here onya para
titi nya de nti a prayer ni ka say tia no ma caution card no
waka say de nti ara wa je para wa je
wafa minim so ohwe
ball onu Hussein sa na otie onu Hussein sa na otie o
na na fa bibia na se mafa na wake up ya na
mafa na wake up ya nya penalty ya jasho mo awo o ba transfer o ba to no so
ya se Adolf baby asina fu muni abotiro bia mun tibe nyika mo jibi so mo nyanto base hello Adolf
hello tago
ma yenti fa yewie
yo tago man mo ba so ba bo no lo pe na mo na o sia de na din da ani ni supporters ya como kota government control mu ja ko ko so ni bi bia se na no mu le program mo ko na ba ko ka se ni ya so de ko ta se pa wa go na ko se ta go no
you
ya ni pana o se ni si go mo ani pa ni o ka no ba o se go na o se na o ti se ya
yes yeah that's yenti me fa fra fa bia fancy na yenye birthday se mfra sa o je phone I don't I be minute na se on Monya juma na ting. Zamari kwe. Okay, yanko Nana Safo Odro CEO Edma Brikum Chelsea ene Nana Bebdi from the executive chairman Oben Nana Kwamiketa, club president Abufa Jantwa, head coach Samabodu, captain Prince Anna ne Anafi, everybody nyina say yemfa video so na Nana Safo Odro CEO Edma Brikum Chelsea, ESCO member Ghana Football Association. Yemfa Akwaaba radio so ni awe happy birthday. Yes say Nyankopon enka no man mfen bebre no man ahondim no man nimdie na football no ontime mfa mo sere bia Ghana football no ebetimi akonanim enti Nana Safo Odro Sibosro Nana baby obi ajiwe na fedo birthday no.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Enti Nana Safo Odro CEO de Mabrikum Chelsea ESCO member once again happy birthday and come out. We Atilu oye Juma Kasma Bank. Oyo bia ese onfa Akwaaba ready in Niagro. We Chelsea fan kese mechabro Chelsea fan kese pa ene ewa woda Kasma Bank wo kese ni nyina se yemfa video so na Atilu we so happy birthday Nyankopon enka ho na oma ahondin na oma nyeska bebre nti Atilu babia obia no jiwe na fedo birthday no.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Enti Zaka Achiru once again happy birthday enkwe emfa emma enti yenkwe Mr. Bona
yeah Kofi
Bibi aboko
nyame adom
okay so we do you ababo dinam fa mic nim yenkwe
Kofi
yeah
we Rosemond
okay
or Amamaso
okay
ya down for Castro
okay
ne wife ni Rosemond
okay
na Rosemond say yemfa Akwaaba fi the KC we so enriche na down for a friend Sandra or Domfete
okay
or say adie bia o hwe e wa brabom no Nyankopon ema ne nsa enka oma na koma so adie bia o pe bia ne nsa enka na fe onye na dom ema bibia nkosu ye man nti Sandra you wish you happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Okay enti yako yebre na so na nyumri osisen
Kofi ma me rich adwuma Kofi ma me mo opening bi abaso
enra Kofi onne de nante enra Kofi ya ba boss body na ye yi na den Kofi ye yi na film ran so free time you to free brekum kopem say ko bae no Kofi onne de ko e de bae en Kofi driver ye bo akusi Prince enra onne de brekum Chelsea team no e free e brekum e ko ase Kofi osunyane en Kofi enra obi bi otena ne car nim de ko ibia nu a onya asemba ku sei e kai en Kofi esi na supporters in ye dana se kwan of fast or drive place ne team ni na di free break kum ko driver ku si ye bo a Prince ba bi obi a break kum Chelsea ni nyina e da wase se no team ne ko e ba bi dra so dwim
ye bre na so da be ya ko nyame adoma enanyim ne ye be se jane da ke dia ba ma de atimi da to up next DJ Jovia